Okay. I never know when it's actually working. I think we're here. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another On the Scare with Sweet and Spooky, and my patrons, and my co-host Melissa, who's got a fun new setup now. The queen.
Higher quality.
Higher quality. She's a
Still
gamer
getting
girl
used to
now. Oh, well, hello, Morningstar. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the not so good horror movies. Which basically means movies we don't like, ever care to watch again. And we're going to burn them with fire. I know you guys love that. Also, keep in mind that these are just our opinions. Nobody's coming for you if you like these movies. Don't come in my comments with some weird shit. Okay? Okay. So what's going to happen is we're going to give 3 to 5. We're going to discuss, and then everybody in the chat, you guys can jump in and tell us some of the ones you would like to burn with fire. I did watch X. I really liked it. I did a review of it as well, if you'd like to check it out. I don't know how many other people here watch X. Did everybody here watch X?
I saw it, yeah.
Oh, it's cool, Don. You should check it out.
2 thumbs
I don't
up.
get to the theater much.
Larry, hello. How are you? I feel like it's been a while, Larry. How you doing? Okay, I'm trying to figure out who I want to start with today. What order do I want to start? Wait, no. Last time we started from the end to the top, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we did.
Maybe we'll start.
I've worked my way up. I'm in the middle now.
You're in the middle?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm working
you
my way up
are.
the corporate ladder.
I'm top row. I'm on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
You're
coming
always
for
at the
you,
bottom.
Francis.
I was at the
Coming
end.
for that top spot.
I'm so used to going to Francis at the end. This is pretty weird, actually. I think Andy's
great.
usually in Francis's spot. Yeah. I'm glad you're well, Larry. Yes, I'm also excited for the prequel. Favorite horror film is Midsummer. Great choice. It's a really great movie. Oh, Queen Lanessa, hi. How are you? Is Andy a raptor wrangling? Andy, I think, is going to join us. He's a little late. He got caught up in a work thing, but he should join us later. I'm sure he has some picks that are going to upset me. I'm just kidding. They're not going to upset me. I don't care. But yeah, thanks for being here, Queen. Good to see you. Of course. Thanks for joining the stream. Oh my God. I hope you're okay, Larry. Oh yeah. How's it going working in the, I always forget. I always think it's a cemetery. What is it? Abandoned train station. Yeah. Is it a train station? I don't remember. How's that going? Have you seen any ghosts, Larry? Typical, yes. By the time Andy gets here, I'm sure he's going to have to figure out his audio for like 20 minutes.
I was just thinking the same thing.
So he's going to be like extra late. But we love him. Wait, is this yes to the ghosts? Oh, wait, no. Just crackheads.
Just
Oh
crackheads.
my God. That's really rough. Lanessa, I think, is talking about my my good old fake account. The spam account that was made of me. That's like promising some adult content for money. Very funny.
Oh.
Oh my God. Lanessa, I'm glad you're here. You're always fun to talk to. So before I get into our list, I think I'm going to wait for a little bit for some more people to join because we just started. Hey, Jeff. How are you? Been a while since I've seen you. How you doing? Yes, the imposter. No ghost. Damn. You know what? That sucks. That sucks. I was hoping for a good Larry story today. Oh my goodness. Okay. So for everybody that's just joining in, we're going to be talking about horror movies we don't like, that we would like to give to someone we hate or burn it with fire, you know. So you guys can totally list yours off as well while we do this, so it's a little more, you know, fun. I'm doing good, thank you. Mike, how are you? Yeah, we're burning some horror movies we don't like with fire. And why? Because we can. How are you, Mike? Thanks, Larry. I love that for me. Hello, Gavin. How you doing?
Gavin and coming in hot.
Coming in hot. Gavin
he
is the
just
first
showed
to drop
up and
the
he's
movie.
already burning stuff.
I love it.
I mean Mud. Sorry, I'm not supposed to call him Gavin.
What? Wait, I thought it was the opposite. I thought we're supposed to call him Gavin.
Right, but then I was like, now that he said we should call him Gavin, I'm just gonna call him Mud for eternity.
That's so you. We love G. Gavin, how you doing? I haven't seen the Fog remake, so I can't agree or disagree. I don't know. I've seen the original, and I thought it was fine. I think that's for you, D. D's not having it tonight, Gavin.
It's all jokes. It's all jokes. You're muted.
Yeah, because my headphones are acting really crazy.
Oh, okay.
That's probably going to happen again at some point. Oh. I haven't seen it. Has anyone seen that here?
No.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I honestly didn't even know that was
unfortunately.
Oh. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's not. It's something. It's
Wait,
really
when
rough.
did it come out?
Oh, that was a while. It had that guy from Smallville. That was.
Oh my
That was a while
god.
ago. Yeah.
What happened to that guy? It's been a while. He got that Smallville money and was like, I think I'm done.
Out. Done.
The
Oh my
WB teen drama movie or teen drama money.
Yeah. Aw, we love Francis.
Hi.
You know what? While we wait, and for like newer people here that maybe haven't been to these streams, I'm gonna do something a little fun. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna have everybody say their name and then tell me your favorite horror movie, okay? We'll start with Melissa.
Oh damn. Okay. Hi. Oh god, I feel like I'm in high school again. This is awkward.
You're okay. You've
Hello.
been doing this for a long time.
I know, and I can never get used to it.
I know. Okay.
All right. My name is Melissa, and I make spooky art. And my favorite horror movie is Halloween. Sorry.
Fire. Give it to me, Francis. Come on.
As you said, Francis. And I don't know what my favourite... I would say probably either Scream or Saw or Saw 2. One of those, probably. But that's a stressful question.
Mm-hmm. D or display name?
Yeah, you can call me display name or Gavin or D. And my favorite movie is Raw.
Very on brand.
I always talk about it. So, and I just wanted to say to Shaheem, I just noticed your Ed, Edd n Eddy shirt. That's awesome.
Oh, fire.
Oh, nice.
Love that.
Love the 90s Cartoon Network.
Cute. Don?
Hello, my name is Don. I'm new here, so if you're new here, feel free to chime in. My favorite horror movie is The Exorcist.
Oh, Andy would love that. That's Andy's. Shaheem.
So as you guys know, my name is Shaheem, but I could go as Shy for short. Definitely call me Shy for short because not everyone's gonna remember my full name. But yeah, I make gothic horror content, kind of autobiography simultaneously, like simultaneous content on YouTube and social media. And my favorite horror movie is The Crow.
Love that. So good. Such good choices from everyone. Oh my god, if
love
that's
that.
actually your favorite horror movie, I may die.
I
I think you're fucking with me though, so
I'm pretty
I'm gonna let
sure.
you have
I'm
it.
pretty sure.
That's not something you joke about.
Exactly. Why are we joking about such things?
Not Leprechaun.
Oh yeah, classic. Okay, that was so cute. Should we like get it going? Are we feeling good? I'm gonna talk about.
Why not?
Okay, I'll start. Let me bring up my list. My list is much larger than 3 to 5, but I will not talk about all of these.
Oh, okay. I was just like narrowing mine down as we went.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of bad movies, guys. Ooh, which one like do I want to start with? Okay. Okay. Really bad. Okay, you know what? We're going to talk about Ouija from 2014, directed by Styles White. There's really not much to say. Because not much even happens in this movie. So this horror movie, the trailer, it was like one of those movies that the trailer showed all this stuff happening that you thought, oh my god, it's gonna be so cool, and then nothing that was in the trailer is in the actual movie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how that works. I don't know who approved this.
It should be illegal.
Like,
There should be
literally
laws
false
against that.
advertisement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much. And like a lot of the really cool stuff, like that I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to see that scene or however that plays out. And it's like, psych, it's not even in the movie. Okay.
Yeah. And then the whole movie, my issue with it really is that it's like we're following these characters and they're just like going around trying to find out info and talking to people and nothing is happening. And then for like the last 15 minutes or so, then things start happening. But it's kind of like, is that it? It definitely could have easily been a short film. I don't know why we did a whole feature about a Ouija board and really like unlikable characters. Yeah, but the sequel's actually good.
The sequel is a lot more watchable than the first one. So you can literally just skip the first one and just hop into the sequel.
Isn't the sequel directed by Mike Flanagan, right?
I don't think so. Is it? I don't think so, actually.
Is it not?
Let me double check. I don't believe so, though.
Oh, am I thinking of a different movie?
Probably. Maybe Oculus was Mike Flanagan.
No, I'm not thinking of
Burn
that.
them both.
Yeah, right? I
I've never
know.
seen either, so
I know.
burn them all. Who cares?
No, yeah. Isn't it Ouija Origin of Evil?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's directed by Mike Flanagan.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh,
Yeah,
it
so
is. Okay.
yeah.
That's okay. That's what it is. Here.
It has like all the actors he
I
uses
see
all
it
the
now.
time.
I was just gonna say I just saw them all there.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's actually really good. And very effective. But it's weird because it doesn't feel at all like it's even related to the Ouija movie. Like I don't even know. I think I gave this film like a half a star and I was just like, no. On Letterboxd I just wrote no. Because it's really rough. I would definitely like to burn that with a fire. It was very unnecessary. I also think it was in theaters for like 3 weeks and then they were like, well, it's not doing good, so let's take it out. Yeah. A hot mess. A hot mess. Oh, I love when you guys chime in. Look at you, Larry. House of a Thousand Corpses, solid. No, I actually think that's just a fish tank.
That's me.
I figured
Yeah.
because I can see a tank behind you.
I'm sitting in front of a fish tank.
Really? I don't even hear it.
Honestly, it's like a relaxing noise, so I'm not bothered.
Why
So
can't I hear it?
That's funny. Oh, hello. Hello, how are you? Did you see that X horror movie? I did. I did a review of it. Really enjoyed that one. Thoughts on the Firestarter trailer and Megan movie poster? I haven't seen the Firestarter trailer. I probably should. I'm interested. The Megan movie poster I did see. Yeah. Do you want my actual thoughts? Because it's looking a little rough. It's giving Disney horror for me. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Jeepers Creepers 3. Oh my god, this is something. Burn it with molten lava. Thank you. I love how extra that is. I don't know if I've seen Jeepers Creepers 3.
I don't know. I don't think I saw that one. I only saw the first
I
two.
don't think
and
I
then
did.
I saw
I
the
was
first
like-
two as well, not the third
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I knew to stop it too.
Same. I didn't even like care to
Love
reach for
that.
3.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I don't even think I really like 2 either. Oof.
2. Oh yeah. 2 was like the high schoolers and like the bus kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, that one was
Yeah.
kind of weird. Yeah. It was really bad. I bet it was. Was that the one that was on TV? Or is it a different one? How many Jeepers Creepers movies are there?
Isn't it just 3?
Okay,
There's
so
a
then the
new one now coming out, I think.
right, so the third one
Gotcha,
was
okay.
the TV. I think it was straight to sci-fi
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, that's destined to be bad if you're like straight to
Ooh.
TV
Straight to
sci-fi.
sci-fi. Straight to sci-fi.
Haven't seen a new one yet, you know.
Well, I mean that Leprechaun. Which one was? The
Oh,
one we
that
watched?
was good.
That
I
one
forgot
was
that was
surprisingly
sci-fi.
Okay. Yeah.
It was very sci-fi-ish though, but it was like
Yeah.
it
Compared
was
to like the one that like WWE tried making, that was.
Oh my god. What was that called again?
I think wasn't it Origins?
Oh, Leprechaun Origins. Oh
I
my
think,
god.
Yeah, that one was really.
Throw that out the window. Oh my god. Give it to someone you absolutely hate. someone you
Honorary
despise.
mention to be burned with.
Yo, that I have no words. It's rough. Very rough. I don't know how me and Melissa got through it. Like somebody really should be paying us. Oh, that's not for me. New Salem's Lot looks
I
interesting.
haven't seen anything.
Is there a trailer out for it? I haven't seen it. Yeah, the original's good. I also really like the book as well. We love Lanessa. I kind of like that it sounds like we're in like AA. Hi, I'm.
That's what it is.
But instead, it's just like, a Halloween 2. Oh, what's this?
Ooh.
Knob Zombie.
I see Rob Zombie.
Oh, I was like, is that a
Yeah.
movie? Oh, Rob Zombie. Okay. Oh, Get Out. Is that what it's called? Keepers,
Oh.
Creepers Reborn? Or is this a typo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
Games of Typo,
Jeepers
yeah.
Creepers
Okay,
Reborn.
I was like, wait.
But that sounds like so typical. They always do either the Reborn or the Origins or I don't know. Something amongst those lines.
Yes, or Returns or something.
Yes. And that's how you know they're always bad.
Except for Leprechaun Returns.
True.
It always comes back
was
to
it.
that, doesn't it? Okay, so I gave mine. Melissa, you want to talk
Oh,
about
boy.
one?
Oh, this one. I'm just gonna go straight with this one because Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 remake. Like
Absolutely
I remember
toss it
when
out
I
the
was
window.
like an edgy teen, I'm like, oh, this is crazy, this is so sick. And then like when we rewatched it, when you were doing your Halloween franchise ranking, I was like, wow, this is honestly like
Something.
I could barely make it through. Like I really wanted to shut it off. Like it was just the thing with Rob Zombie is like I don't there's a few of his work that like I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. But it's just he tried to be like too edgy and like I just don't like the direction he was taking Michael in, and then the whole thing with Sherry, because Sherry Moon's always got to be there, which I get
Right.
it, it's cute, but then it's like I don't know. I feel like he could have found another way to kind of bring her in instead of her just being with like the white horse throughout the whole thing. It's like, what is happening?
That was very
Ghost
strange.
lady.
It was just such a strange direction to take everything in, and then the whole thing with him like eating the dog and destroying the
Ugh.
mask and like
Yeah.
not for me.
It's
I'm sorry.
yeah, it's not for me either.
Mhm.
I don't have it on the list, which is surprising. I think I kind of just forgot because I try to forget
Oh
it
yeah,
exists.
no, you're good.
But
was like,
it's bad.
Oh yeah,
You're
Yeah.
talking about the second one, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think to me it was just so disappointing because the first one was like the first Rob Zombie Halloween I actually kind of liked.
Yeah.
It
that
wasn't
one-
amazing.
It's
but
not bad. Yeah.
It was fine. Like it was kind of
But then
fun.
you get to that second one and you're like, ooh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
just like, what is the direction?
Yeah.
It
I
felt
don't
like two
think
different
at the
directors.
end-
Yeah.
At some point, the movie kind of
Where,
becomes
like-
a different movie.
Where
Like the
Scout
first
Taylor
half and the second
Thompson-
half is crazy.
Scout is just like looking at the freaking camera and she just does like that weird smirk where she starts with one side and the other and everyone's like losing their shit when that first came
Right.
out. And I'm
Right.
like, it really wasn't that cool, but okay, I'm sorry. Don't hate me.
I know. It's nothing against her. She's cool.
No,
but
yeah.
movie
She's
itself.
just been stuck in a lot of really bad movies, unfortunately.
Yeah. And it's a shame. Like, I feel like she's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
mess. Francis, I didn't hear what you said before when you said something about it.
Did I say something?
Yeah, you did. Did you not?
I don't know. It probably was. I think I just said like ghost Cherry Moon zombie, something
yeah.
like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that movie is pretty rough. Does anyone else have that on their list or? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Vanessa, so
I try,
sweet.
Queen. Thank you.
we love Vanessa. It's pretty bad, Yeah, wow, that's
Wow.
interesting. It goes to show that
see, I
really
was like-
everybody has different tastes.
Oh yeah, I always like that. It's like there's another one on the list that I'm like I'm still trying to find someone that genuinely likes that movie whenever I get to it, and I want to know why because I need answers. But we'll save that for later. I'm still
Yeah.
want to get to that one.
Yeah. Oh, Gavin. You're really speaking
Meanwhile-
to me because I got that on my list, baby. We'll get to
I
that.
was gonna say you have every Friday the 13th on your
Honestly, it was hard to not put all of them.
It's just
It
a
like
12
took
movie
everything
list.
in me to not. Like it was like, let me just put one.
In no particular order. Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 3.
Honestly, yeah, no particular
I
order.
love that.
Oh my god. I wanted to put another one. I think it was I don't even know which number it is. Ugh, these movies all blend for me. Hot mess. The one where it's like him fighting basically Carrie. She's got like telekinesis
my
or
God.
whatever.
Shoot.
That's a fucking mess. What was that? Somebody explain to me what
Is
that was.
That's the one right before Jason Takes Manhattan, because I remember then after that.
Yes.
We watched
It's,
that one, but I can't
oh
remember.
yeah. So is it number 7?
I think it is part 7.
I think so. I'm blocking all these movies
That
out.
sounds
So
right,
I
yeah.
could be wrong. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know if it's just called Part 7 or it has like a long title. Oh, somebody did say Part 7.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh.
I am not in Arizona, but I am an Arizona Diamondbacks fan.
Yeah, so I did put Jason Goes to Hell because I think it's actually one of the worst ones. I think if I remember correctly, don't quote me on this. But I think that was the one that I had at like number 12 as the worst one in my ranking. That was wow. Yeah. I'll get to it. You know, I got a lot to say. Oh, that is what it's called. Thank you. New blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, for what? Please. No blood.
Ew.
I don't care.
No blood.
Like no. Oh. I'm glad you love it. I can't get with it, man. You know, it's just not for me. It's not for me. I don't know. I've tried, not for me. Hello, Lennon98. How are you? First time being here. Can you do one of Fright Night movie, the 2011 version? A review? Is that what you mean? I have seen that one. That's the one with Anton Yelchin, right? I remember liking that.
Yeah.
It's been a while though. What about the Jason 2009 one? Okay, so you know, I can't say it's necessarily a good movie. But do I hate it? No. I wouldn't put it on Burn It with Fire, I don't think. I feel like it was at least kind of fun for me.
Yeah.
Nobody come for me. I know nobody likes this movie. But Jared Padalecki is very likable, and that helps. That does help.
Ooh,
That's awesome. Cool. Cabin in the Woods.
Well,
Yeah.
Larry, are you in for a treat next weekend?
You are, Larry, because our table stream next weekend is of Cabin in the Woods. Be sure to be there. Oh, I love that. Somebody else that liked 2009. I love that. I'm glad to hear some love for that one. It's not one of the worst ones. It just isn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, be there. Francis, you feeling ready?
Why not? Why not? I'm here, so I might as well.
I mean, yeah.
We'll start with the big one, scary movie. I feel like
Toss
I
it.
shouldn't have to say any more, but I will, for the benefit of,
Let's do it.
for
Let's do it.
entertainment's sake. I'll
Exactly.
start with something I very rarely do, and I'll say a couple of positives. Well, positive's a stretch, but the most positive I can get. The twist is decent. If I remember it correctly, anyway, I haven't rewatched it. I haven't had the displeasure of rewatching it for this stream. I
Who
wouldn't put
would?
myself through that. But if I remember correctly, the twist is pretty decent and surprising. And also, I've said this point before, I think, on a stream, but there's a point Ryan Hollinger made in his video on Scary Movie that it's sort of like Scary Movie is like a time capsule to that era.
Yeah.
And so people can feel nostalgia for it, and I get that. I see why some people may like it for that reason, although it doesn't work for me personally. But other than that, I have very little to say, very little positive things to say. The jokes, I think a lot of them are in bad taste, personally, as I think probably many of us would today. And even worse, I don't think they're funny anyway. So they're just pointlessly terrible and just cringe. The whole film is very cringeworthy. It's difficult to watch. It is difficult to watch. But fundamentally, my problem with Scary Movie, I think I'm giving this more effort than they did making the film. But fundamentally, the problem with Scary Movie is it's like a parody of sort of a parody. Like Scream is a self-aware satirization of the slasher genre.
Right.
And Scary Movie treats it like it plays everything straight, but Scream's constantly pulling the curtain back, winking at the audience. Scream is very self-aware, and that's why a lot of people like it. It's full of references. Scary Movie just treats it like it's stupid, like it's mocking Scream as if Scream isn't aware that what it's doing is cliches, and so it's just a bad idea. I've never seen a good spoof film, but this one especially just makes no sense, and the performances aren't great either. There's really nothing else good about it. It's just terrible. It's cringy. I hate watching it. I hate that it exists. I hate that it has 4 sequels. I hate everything about it, and I just hate it. I just hate it so much.
You know what? I'm sorry, but I have to give it to Francis. That was the most respectful review of something you don't like I've ever heard. Like me, I would have been trash talking, cursing. Like you were so respectful about it. I really got to give it to you.
I was gonna agree. Class. It was like so well thought out, and then at the very end, you're like, "I hate it. I hate everyone who loves it.
Fuck it.
I hope they all die." And I'm like, "Oh, this took a really sharp turn. I like it."
Yeah. I have to agree about it. Yeah. It's not for me. I don't like spoof movies, and I just feel like I rewatched the Scary Movies recently.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, because I was gonna do a video on it, but I chose not to because I feel like I'm gonna be bombarded with like very aggressive people that are very protective of this spoof movie.
I will personally fund the production of this video.
Sponsored by Francis.
Please.
But yeah, I rewatched them and it's just not funny. And I don't even think it was funny back then. And also there's a lot of really questionable jokes. Some people can say like, that's the point. It's like, I really don't care. That's not for me. So, yeah, it's pretty whack if you ask me.
That's
the
just
problem
crazy
is,
that...
not only, oh, sorry, Melissa.
Oh, you're good.
Not only is like, the subject matter is obviously offensive, but
Correct.
You can make jokes about offensive subject matter if it's clever and it's sort, you know what I mean? It can be thought through. But this isn't clever. This humor is just terrible and cringe.
Right.
It's just offensive, and that's the joke. And it's just not funny at all.
Yeah.
I gotta agree. Sure. I'm glad we can agree about that, Francis.
Oh, yeah.
I completely forgot about it, so it wasn't on my list, but I'd also like to participate in burning it with fire. So We're all gonna burn it.
Oh, absolutely. The fact that the whole spoof thing was even like a trend for a while and everyone was trying to spoof all sorts of movies for no reason and they were all bad.
Yeah.
Like they somehow got progressively worse as they kept bumping
Yes.
them out.
Yeah.
There was a weird period there where
Yeah, and I don't
there
even
were
know,
so
like
many spoof movies.
someone
What
really
was
saw
that
a scary
about?
movie
I
and they
don't
were like,
know.
this is genius. They did
Oh
that
my god.
Vampire Suck. They did
That was the Twilight
disaster
spoof,
movie.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That
They
was
would do
so
it every
awful.
year.
Yeah, it was awful. They just
They-
got
Sometimes
worse and
they would
worse.
do like a set series, or some of them they'll try to take like a little bit of every movie that came out in like the last few years and then
Yes.
mash them all up together, and it didn't work. I don't know. It's weird.
And they would have like the production budget of like an SNL sketch,
Yeah.
but they had to make an hour and a half long movie.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And like a lot of them again with the problematic humor is like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
it's
even
rough.
then I get it that humor was like a little obviously it's kind of changed and people saw things a little differently, but like even then it was still kind of in poor taste a lot of the times. Like
Yeah.
even for that time it was like it's a little too
Yeah.
much.
I just don't know like what's the audience? Like who's it for?
Yeah.
I don't get it. It seems like even the directors don't know who it's for. Like I mean, I'm not interested. So Linessa, I actually did it to myself because me and Francis had to talk about it, and I was like, "Oh, I'll make it like a Patreon video for Francis." And then I was like, "I don't know if I want to deal with the wrath of the scary movie
Ooh.
stands online." So I've been putting that off because I'm not sure yet. But yeah. Hello, Spencer. What's up? How are you? No!
Oh, wow.
Gavin,
You know what, though? I'm
Gavin.
kind of surprised by that
We
one.
need
I
to
was
talk.
like,
That's a
hot take.
That is a super hot take.
Sort it out, mate.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I want to hear why. 'Cause
Sort it out.
Curious now. I have questions.
I
That's
do as
interesting.
well. I'm very interested to know why you think that. I respect that you don't like it. I love it though. I think it's my favorite in the franchise. Yeah. Oh no, Larry. We don't talk about it. we don't discuss.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh
let's
my God,
move
wait,
on.
Is that the one with Chris Evans? I know he was in one of those weird spoof ones.
Maybe? I don't know. I put it
think
out of my
it's
head.
that.
Any movie I watch, I try to like block it out of my brain. Especially like if I really don't like it, I'm like, I
Yeah.
need to block this out. The one bright spot? Wait, what is this in what are we talking about?
It's a scary movie.
Oh.
I think. Question mark.
Okay, sorry. I saw a comment earlier. I don't know who it was from. I lost it. Somebody asked me if I like Supernatural. I do. I am a Supernatural fan. I haven't seen the last few seasons. But yeah, I've always liked Supernatural. Oh yeah, it wasn't that.
That is the one, yeah. For some reason in that he has like black hair, and I was like, what?
Oh,
Oh,
that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Yeah. Okay. Overrated and not for you. Okay. I can understand that. Okay. D.
Display
So-
name.
Display
I
name?
was like, I forgot about the display name.
Display name. Anyone? So,
No pressure.
I have a hard time with this, as I've already said to you, because it's like, I don't know, like I was trying to come up with, and there's lots of movies that I don't like, but there's none that I feel like I hate as passionately as you guys. I think it might be because I just have a super high tolerance. Like, I just love trash movies. But there's plenty of movies I've seen that just like are boring and not good. So I'm just gonna try and talk about those. Hopefully it's okay.
Yeah, of course.
I
Go
feel
ahead.
like
The
that
first
definitely
one-
counts for sure.
What's that?
That definitely counts as a part of it. The whole burn it with fire. I would count it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll throw them in the pile. I don't care.
You don't need to be as aggressive as us.
Fight people. So the first one is the first movie that I reviewed on my channel. Selfless plug. It's called The Vampire's Night Orgy. And the name obviously sounds awesome. It's like, whoa, what's this?
It does.
I bought this like pack of vampire movies really cheap at this record store, and I'm like, I didn't know which one to watch first, and I'm like, oh, well, it's got to be this one because look at the title. And then I watched it, and now I haven't watched any of the others because it was so just like not worth watching. I was trying to watch my review before this, but I just gave up. So it's that boring of a movie that I just don't remember anything from it. But there's two things that I'm really trying to think about, and I think I remember. There's one where like the vampire Dom, I call her Dom, but she's like the leader, and she like sleeps with one of the characters, and then afterwards she like chucks him out a window or something. So that was kind of funny. And then I guess I'm just talking about the few reasons I liked the movie. I don't know why I'm talking about these, but and then the other one was like at the end there was like a car chase scene, and the like footage was like really comically sped up, like a Three Stooges sketch or something. I don't know. It's not a good movie. Don't watch it. No one probably ever has or was planning on watching it anyways. So
I never even heard of it.
there you go. Burn it with fire.
Awesome.
There's going to be a huge cult following to this movie, and they're going to dox me.
Oh, damn. They might come for all of us.
Yeah.
Have you watched any Amityville horror movies? I have. If I'm honest, I think I've only seen... No, wait. I've seen a few. I've seen the original Amityville, the remake with Ryan Reynolds, and then there was like another one. It was like really fucking bad. It could easily be on Burn It with Fire. It has Bella Thorne. I don't know the name of it. It's fucking awful.
That alone has pushed me away.
Yeah. Like, I mean, anything with Bella Thorne, we can easily burn it.
Hey. Some of us like Bella Thorne here.
I'm sorry.
Am I the only one?
I can't agree.
I'm sorry. Dude.
The
Well,
babysitter movies? Come on.
Sorry to hear.
Those are all right.
I think Samara Weaving is great. I don't think Bella Thorne contributes to being that great in that film. Sorry.
Bella Thorne, to me,
Burn you all with fire.
straight out of a scary movie sequel.
Yeah.
I could see
Bella
her
Thorne-
very easily.
Bella Thorne is a very questionable human being.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Just,
I'll allow that.
she's not for me.
And
Respectfully.
yet she was so sweet in Step It Up on the Disney Channel.
That's true. With Zendaya. Queen Zendaya. We love Zendaya here. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I haven't seen any of the other Amityvilles. I think there's a few of them. Yeah.
Isn't there an Amityville in space coming up?
Oh,
That one is
man.
coming. Yeah, that's going to be on Tubi, I think. I'm excited. It looks terrible. Oh, thank you. That's what it's called. Thank you. Amityville Awakening. That was really awful. We do love Zendaya. Yes. All right, Don, you feeling ready to give us one of yours?
I'm gonna try here.
Go for it.
All right. The first one is it's called 11-11-11, And one of the odd things about it is there's another movie with the exact same title that came out at the exact same time. One was R rated and the other was PG-13 rated, and they had nothing to do with one another. I didn't see the PG-13 rated one. I'm against PG-13 rated horror. So I watched the R rated one. It's about when the devil is supposed to come back on November 11th of 2011, and there's this town that's plotting to kill this child that was born on November the 11th.
Okay.
And the child actor was like lead. He was horrible. The father tried to save him several times in the movie, carrying him around, and he was like stiff as a board.
I kind of want to see it now.
I said I would never watch this movie again, yet for this, I watched it again, so things will be fresh in my mind, and my opinion still stands. It needs to be burned with fire. It had practical effects, but they were awful. There were no CGI. The blood didn't look like blood.
Oh, God.
And the story makes no sense. Everybody in this town is trying to get this child to protect him from one old lady who's trying to kill him. That's his next door neighbor, who comes through the backyard through a shed and tries to give him poison lemonade, has a knife and tries to kill him. And nobody knows this is going on until she actually does kidnap him, and his father has to go in there and save him by killing him before 11/11 on 11/11/11. It's a piece of rubbish.
Oh my God! Just you explaining it sounds like it gets crazier and crazier. Like, I kind of want to see it. Sounds like a hot mess. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. I've seen that there's a bunch of those movies, because I think they have 12, 12, 12.
Right.
And then they have 13, 13, 13. Are they related?
I think they are, but I stopped after the first one.
Yeah, what's the point, right?
Wait, how do you have 13?
I don't know, but that is one. Am I crazy? I gotta look at it.
They just do like January.
There is one called 13, 13, 13.
There is, because I saw it on Tubi.
There's no logic to this movie at all. It's just
it's a leap year, right? You add a month or something. I don't know, something like that.
That's a good thought.
Oh, it's so bad. Oh my God. Well, Dawn, I want to thank you for rewatching that for this stream. I appreciate your effort. I'm sorry you had to go through that. We quite literally put Dawn through hell. Oh my God, that's hilarious. It's about time was. Oh, I don't know if this is for me. Oh my God. Larry, every time you come here and you do these jokes, I can't deal with you. Stop it. Stop it, Larry. Oh my goodness. Straight to the no. Yeah.
Yes. Totally agree.
Oh my God. Shaheem, are you ready to give us yours?
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay, so I already know Gavin's going to come at me with a cancel for this one. So I'm going to get right to it. And so this movie that I'm about to talk about is Halloween Kills. Yeah, Halloween Kills. Watching this movie, like, first of all, it doesn't help that the trailer was long enough for it to be to expose like every great scene in the movie that I was excited to see. So I was just like, so watching it on my phone for the first time, I was like, oh, okay, this is fine. Watching it in the theater with my siblings at the time, um, I enjoyed it for the communal experience because we were just sitting there like just die laughing at how ridiculous it is. But it didn't click to me until watching it on Peacock, where I really had to just sit down and really watch the movie by myself. And I was just like, this is one of the dumbest Halloween movies I've ever watched. I'm sorry. I was like, the
Whoa, I'm
characters,
shocked. I thought you liked it.
I liked it. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I liked it the first time that I
Right.
watched it on my phone. And the theater, I still had those same feelings. I was like, okay, this is enjoyable because it's a communal experience. But watching it like by myself on the
Mm.
TV to really analyze it the way it is, I was like, this is one of the dumbest Halloween movies I've ever watched. I cannot watch this again. And I've watched it like 3 or 4 times now in different ways. So I'm like, I can't watch this movie again. But talking about it by itself, it's like, first of all, the characters overall. I feel like this movie was Michael Myers killing the dumbest characters possible for Halloween ends to be left with the smartest ones. That's what I feel like this movie was, because the characters in this movie got on my freaking nerves so bad. I can't even begin.
I take it
For
you didn't
those,
like Evil Dies Tonight.
I hate that. And if anything, Michael Myers, and if anything, this movie was also Michael Myers just looking at the whole town going like, oh, evil dies tonight, evil dies tonight. And Michael's just like, no, stupidity dies tonight. Because that's exactly what this movie was. Stupidity dies tonight.
I like that. I like that it took you like upon your third watch to be like, whoa, this sucks.
Like I said,
That's
it was
insane.
that, like I said, it was the trailer that just ruined
I
everything
didn't watch
for me.
it, so I
So
have
it's
no
like,
clue.
and I
I
mean,
avoided
plus
the
you
trailer
guys
like the
like,
plague.
yeah, I did that to myself, but the trailers, regardless, were just like all over the place. So they were just like in my
Mm.
face. I couldn't help but try and watch them and
Yeah.
see what I was getting into. But yeah, for my third watch, I was just like, why did I keep watching this? Why did I put myself to watch this even further in another way? I'm like, no, I can't watch this again. So yeah, I hope Halloween Ends is a lot smarter, has better characters, and also Lori, she did absolutely nothing in this movie but just talk about like Michael's essence of evil and try to get out of bed after a surgery after being like stabbed. I'm like, no, get your butt back in the hospital bed. I don't know what you're trying to do, but stay in the bed. Don't get up. Characters were just all these characters were making just dumb decisions, but except Michael Myers. I just rooted for Michael Myers the entire time. And I think that's what everyone enjoyed that film mostly for, is Michael Myers and the kills, not for the characters specifically. Because if you really sit down and watch that movie for the characters, you guys are just gonna be like, why that? Why am I here?
That's
So
fair.
I agree.
yeah, Halloween
Yeah.
Kills. Throw it out the window. Give it. Y'all can have it. Don't keep it with me.
As I stare at this.
That's it. I'm done.
As she has the Halloween Kills mask in the back.
I kind of
I'm
agree
sorry.
with you, Shaheem.
I'm sorry, Melissa. I'm sorry, but
You're
y'all
good.
gotta really watch
Oh,
this movie
no,
with open
please.
eyes.
It's not personal, it's
sorry.
just your opinion.
Oh, no,
It's okay. Don't apologize. Don't apologize for
no,
not
no,
liking
that's-
something.
That's that. No, that's it. I'm done.
Good.
Period.
I
Don't
kind
ever
of,
apologize.
I kind of agree with you. I mean, like,
Mhm.
I like it just as a fun, dumb movie to watch.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fun.
Yeah.
But the first time I watched it, I went into it expecting a sequel to 2018,
Mhm.
and it was like
Mhm.
very different in tone,
Yeah.
in my
Mhm.
opinion, at least. And the first time leaving, I was kind of like, what? So I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So I stand behind you, even though you're gonna get destroyed in the comments.
Yeah. I can already
I
see
don't
it.
think
already
that's
I got
see
your-
it.
true.
I got your back,
I think
Shaheem.
so. There's a lot of people. I feel like that was one of those that people were very like split.
Right, it was
Yeah,
very
people were-
50-50.
yeah,
There
people
was
were
barely
mixed.
any in betweens. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because I definitely agree. Story wise, there wasn't much going on. This was more like the middle
No.
cash grab.
It's
Like,
true.
let's just see
It's true.
Michael be a savage and just destroy an entire town, and then on the third one we'll get back to the story and things
Yeah,
will go
hopefully,
on.
because
Hopefully.
this movie, my God, I can't watch this again. Like, I gotta watch this movie in October. I can't watch this anytime soon. Like, that's how much I hate this movie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I
Oh,
mean, there were a
man.
few parts that were like highly upsetting. Like, I rewatched
like,
it again not too
for-
long ago, and like, I will
Yeah.
forever be upset that they killed that. Well, it's a spoiler alert. I mean, it's also like it's been a while, guys. If you
Girl,
haven't seen Halloween Kills,
please.
I'm sorry.
Girl,
Right.
please.
That one old man that also like escaped like the mental hospital, and basically all these dumbasses thought he was
Oh,
Michael, and they drove
what
this man
the
to kill
fuck?
himself.
He's
Yeah.
not. He
That
wasn't even
that was
Michael
really fucking
Myers, y'all.
upsetting.
Oh my God.
That part really like upsets me every time I watch
if
it, and I
anything-
just want to skip past it.
Yeah, me too. And if anything, I was so mad at Tommy this entire time that
Yeah.
he got this entire town just
He's
wrapped
the one
up.
that riled everybody up
Yeah.
to this degree. Like, for
He's-
what?
He was the
he's
character
a
I hated
very-
the most in that movie.
Yeah, he's a very unlikable character.
Yeah. Tommy grew up to kind of be an
He got on
ass.
my nerves.
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
I
I'm
actually
sorry.
kind of liked him. Sorry, it's a bit controversial.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I thought. I mean, I think Melissa, what you said was like it sort of had to probably be in the middle chapter of a trilogy.
Yeah.
With it's like a meme, but the slogan was "Evil Dies Tonight," and we're like, well, there's another one coming out next year. So
It doesn't die tonight.
put two and two together.
Question mark?
So,
Like,
but
just
I
stop,
thought-
just stop, y'all. Stop,
I thought
stop,
Tommy
stop.
was. I thought Tommy was. I like parts of him, but I
Yeah.
think the whole film, like you said, the sort of mob mentality commentary that didn't work
Yeah.
at all.
Mhm.
That it was quite cringe. And Tommy, I think, like the whole film, a lot of stuff just came off a little bit cringe because it
Yeah.
didn't quite land. I think that's same with Tommy, but I would have liked to have seen him written a bit better, and I could have enjoyed him a lot more.
Yeah.
But I think the kills
Yeah.
were really good.
Yeah.
And for a film called Halloween Kills, that was fun. And the opening scene was. I think there was enough. I actually had a lot of fun when I first watched it. But it's
Me
one of
too.
those ones. It's not the opposite of X. X, I liked it, but I didn't love it. But the more I thought about it, the more I loved it. Whereas Kills, the more I thought about it, the more I actually didn't like it so much. And I sort of realized,
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
I mean,
So I see what you're saying, Shaheem, but I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't burn it.
Yeah,
I feel like they bought
yeah.
back all
Well,
these
for you, that's I respect that for you, Francis. But for me,
He's like, it's
throw,
gotta
throw it
go.
out, throw it out the goddamn window.
Throw it out. Oh my goodness. I love talking about Halloween Kills with people because there are so many different opinions about it. It's very interesting to hear.
For sure.
Yep. So there y'all go.
You got some love here. Lanessa agrees.
Yes.
Love that. Fear Street is a good one. Yeah, I enjoyed Fear Street for what it was. What are we burning? Hey, Rookie, how are you? So we are burning horror movies we don't care to ever watch again that we really just didn't like. That's what we're doing. Feel free to chime in. Okay, we're back to me. I'm scared.
Oh, no.
I'm excited.
Are you? Okay. Let's see. I want to pick carefully. mm, Okay. Okay. Okay, let's talk about this one. No, wait. No. Let's talk about another one. Hold on. We're going to build to that. This is me trying to like build.
Antissa.
All right, let's
Patient.
go.
Love you for that, D.
Let's go with this. All right, so I don't even know why I went to go see this. I literally paid money to see this. Okay, so one I have is Slender Man from 2018, directed by Sylvian White. Okay, so I originally went to go see this because my boyfriend and I were like, hey, maybe we can go watch a movie that's like bad and we can laugh at it and like have fun with it. But actually this wasn't a movie that was like bad and you can laugh at it and have fun with it. It was just like unbearable. And I legitimately paid like $17 to see this movie. It's wild to me that this film came out in 2018 because I feel like we've had the story of Slender Man for a long time. I think since I was in like high school, right, Melissa? Is that when we were like playing the game and stuff?
Yeah, we were maybe like sophomore, junior year because I remember we actually played the game, and I'm pretty sure I have that video saved on the cloud somewhere.
That game was so scary. Oh my god.
Please find that, Melissa. Please. This is what I pay my Patreon money for.
It'll be a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah. Oh, I love
I
that.
definitely have to find it. I have it somewhere saved.
Okay, so I didn't watch the trailer for this movie before I went to go see it, but I saw that Joey King was in it and Javier Botet was playing Slender Man. And Javier Botet is like a really talented human. Like he has played the Crooked Man. He was in It. He was in Wreck. He was in Crimson Peak, The Conjuring. I mean, he's very, very talented. So I was excited to see him as Slender Man. No, I was definitely wrong. I don't know why Joey King is in this. She's very talented, but she's in like some of the worst movies ever. Honestly, fire her agent. The story for this is really whack. They kind of just like made Slender Man like a joke. Like I feel like the story, the game, everything about him was super creepy, especially for like Melissa and I when we were in high school. Like we were creeped out by Slender Man. And then that whole thing came out about, it was like a documentary about these girls that they like really believed in Slender Man, and this one girl like killed her friend, or she tried to kill her or something. I think the girl may have survived. But anyway, this whole story was like really creepy, and Slender Man is like this really creepy thing, and this movie made him like kind of a joke. Most of Slender Man is like really awful CGI, which I'm confused because Javier Botet can like do all these insane movements that I don't know why he's CGI. This man can do it himself, but okay, go off with the bad CGI. The acting is awful, the script is a hot mess, and it's just not enjoyable. I would say burn it with fire. Burn it with anything you can. Throw it out the window. Give it to someone you absolutely hate. We don't talk about it here. That's it.
I totally remember the YouTube doc you're talking about.
Oh, was it on YouTube? I think it's on HBO. Is it on YouTube?
I remember there was just like this documentary that someone made that was like explaining the lore of Slender Man. Because like everyone in high school was talking about it, and like everyone was getting super scared, and like we showed one of our teachers, and the teacher just started laughing. We're like, no, look, he was in the pyramid. You can see him in this picture.
Oh no.
It was so stupid. But it was like terrifying at the same time. We were like convincing people that, and yeah, it was fun. I haven't seen the movie though, so.
You don't need to. You absolutely don't need to.
So you shared on your list that this might be one of the movies you talk about. I sacrificed myself again, and I watched it.
Oh my God, you did? Don, I already love you. I can't believe you put this much effort. Thank
and
you.
It's awful.
Oh my God,
I mean,
right?
The Slender Man was hardly in it at all.
Right.
Oh my God.
That's another issue.
Yeah, there were no effects to speak of. And well, like you said, the CGI was just crap.
It's so bad.
It is terrible. Burn it with fire. It's not worth even thinking about.
It's so true. I mean, honestly, just read the creepypasta of Slender Man. You don't need to watch this. Honestly, watch the documentary about the two girls and what actually happened in real life. It's way more interesting than this really shitty movie. Oh, love that. Thanks, Lanessa. Doctor Strange 2. I haven't seen the first one. I don't really watch MCU. That's more of a Melissa thing.
I am excited. I've been waiting for a long time.
I have been waiting for 50 years now. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I have
no.
waited for this night
Cursed.
for 50 years. Oh my goodness. Oh, we have one. The Visit, Friend on Fire. Oh, is this the M. Night Shyamalan film? It's been a while, but I don't think I'd burn it with a fire. But I don't think it's that great. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. But I respect that you'd burn it with fire. And I understand. Zac Efron should also fire that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Can we talk about how, like, crazy talented Zac Efron actually is and no one gets to see that? Like, it's bullshit. He's so good. I mean, come on.
Ooh.
Yes, unfortunately, she is in the Kissing Booth movies. If you want to see Joey King shine, I highly recommend watching The Act on Hulu based on the
really
Gypsy
good,
Rose case. It's a really great series. I think it's like 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Really good. Patricia Arquette and Joey King are really great. And that is wild.
I feel bad for Joey King because I've never seen her be good. So, like, I've only seen her in these like awful films.
movies.
If I see her in a film, I assume that it's going to be terrible. But like you say, she may be like great, given some good material. But the agent needs to go because I would never have known that.
I know. It's kind
100%.
of like well, I guess they're a little different because Chloe Grace Moretz actually did a couple good movies. But as of late, Chloe Grace Moretz has just been in like awful films. And we know that she is like so talented and one of the biggest stands for her. But she needs to fire that agent, baby. I mean, like, she's in some trash, especially in recent years. Frozen.
Yeah.
I remember that one. Yeah. I respect that. I don't think it's the best movie. Got some Melissa love. Oh, that was alright. That was one of the Blumhouse Amazon movies. Joey King, Peter Sarsgaard. And I always forget that woman's name. She's pretty good though. But yeah, that one was alright. I wouldn't call that one like a horror movie. I think it's just like a thriller. Honestly, more of a mystery. But yeah, that was alright.
That one was a little rough.
Oh my god. No. No.
It wasn't that bad.
Wait, can someone like refresh my memory? Is this the movie with Nicolas Cage or am I thinking of something else?
It's Nicolas
Okay.
Cage, yeah.
Yeah, I
Cage was
remember that.
Ghost Rider for a bit there.
Oh man.
What
I'm
a
a
time.
I'm a Nicolas Cage stan. I love that man, but like that is really rough. He was in some really rough shit at some point. Now I feel like he is really like killing it lately with what he's in, but like that era for him, hot mess. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we talked about Slender Man. Now we can go to Melissa.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Shoot, what did I talk about? I am going to go with This one is very well hated, and this is the one. You know, I'm gonna bring it around from what I was kind of building up for in the previous one. Texas Chainsaw, The Next Generation. Yeah, a really
Oh.
the biggest dumpster fires of all dumpster fires. I'm sorry.
Ooh, I'm drinking
That
to
was,
that.
but I still to this day am on the hunt to find someone that genuinely likes it because I really want to know why. Because
Oh my god,
I
I'm gonna drink
truly
my
have
whole
so
drink.
many questions. I need more alcohol for this one.
I'm honestly gonna need another glass of that.
I am
Oh my
so mad
fucking
that we
goodness.
did not watch that together because I watched it with you
My
for
god.
the rankings.
Yes.
Well, I didn't watch it with you, but like we were watching because of the
Yes.
rankings. I can't English properly right now, my brain.
That's okay.
And I had to watch it by myself because I know I was busy with work and like, you know, we were working with our schedules. And I was like, man, that was
So
rough.
bad. Oh my
That was like one of
god.
those that
Oh
just
my
feels like
god.
never ending torture. And I'm like, oh
That
Christ.
like I'm actually getting a headache just thinking of it. Oh my god.
Ugh.
It's actually on my list, so we can talk about it together.
Yes. Okay. Double. Cover
a
it.
double. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know if any of you in the comments here have seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. That's the one with Matthew McConaughey and Renee
Yeah.
Zellweger. It's a lot.
I mean, honestly, probably, and I hate to say it, probably like the worst Leatherface has looked, and that says a lot
Oh my
considering
god!
what Leatherface
Yes,
looks like on the
yes,
reg.
yes, and
It's
also what was with the noises that the
yeah,
Leatherface was making?
that one.
What was
Yeah,
that?
I
Like
mean,
he kept on like
they were
screeching or
really
something. I don't know. It was
they
like it
were
was fucking bad, you guys.
they were almost borderline like offensive because like
Oh,
you know we all
yes,
know, and that
yes.
it just felt more like making fun of that than actually trying to.
It
I
was
don't know how to
really
explain it, but it was really
tacky.
weird.
Yeah.
And then they
Oh my
try to have
god.
Matthew McConaughey kind of like be funny with the whole thing where he kept pulling out the controls
Oh my god,
to
stop.
control the
That
leg, and I
scene
was like,
haunts me. Oh my god, shut up.
there's just
Oh
a
my
lot of
god, that
weird,
was
like, what the fuck
why
moments in
why
that.
did that scene go on for more than 5 fucking minutes? I don't care about how he can't find the
Yeah.
remote for his like leg. What? Yo, that was insane. This movie it knows no sense of pace. I mean, the script I can't imagine was even that long. Like I feel like they were filling time because they didn't have
Oh, yeah.
enough script.
It was just so, I don't know. And like the ending, and then there's like a limousine, and there's a helicopter, and Leatherface is running, and then there's so much going on, and it makes no sense.
Oh my god.
My head hurt.
Oh. Oh my gosh. You're like too sweet. Thank you, Andy. I very much appreciate this donation. Thank you. We love you. We miss you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's really bad. There was also I said this in the ranking video we did. My god, there's that whole bit where they keep on like hitting Renee Zellweger. She's like tied up.
Yeah.
And they keep hitting her, and she's like,
honestly,
"Ow! Don't hit me!"
That-
like, what's happening? Like,
it's
it's legit like that. Like, that is what is happening. I'm not exaggerating. She's like, "Ow! Don't hit me!" Like, what's
Yeah.
happening?
I mean, honestly, she gave nothing in that movie, and it's kind of sad because it's like she's such a big name in Hollywood, and it's like, I
And we
get
know
it. It's
she's
not
a
like,
good actress. I mean,
yeah. So it's like, for
like,
her, like she knew what she signed up for. She's like, this movie's gonna bomb, and like I'm just gonna take the money and go, like give them the free clout, and then just dip with the money. I don't know, because like she really didn't give anything in that movie. Granted, there's only so much you can do with the script, but it's also like, I don't know. I can't
right,
justify the lack of energy.
right. I feel like Matthew McConaughey was giving a lot. He's like
Oh, yeah.
giving so much. Like for what? Like he's bringing
Yeah.
more character and charisma to this thing that has like no story. Oh my god!
For
And
sure.
Leatherface, it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. The end, girl. The ending. No, they
Too
try to
much.
replicate the ending from the first one.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And he looks awful.
bad.
Leatherface looks awful. Y'all, I can't.
It was really bad.
It was really fucking awful. Like, I absolutely burn it, toss it out the window, give it to someone you hate. Like, please.
It's just
I just cannot. I cannot.
I believe that film was. It could be wrong, but I think it was shelved at first,
Oh.
and then Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger became famous, and they were like, "Well, we'll put this out because people will watch it because they're in it." But obviously, it's
damn.
terrible. But I
What a
could be
fucking
wrong,
save
but
it.
I think it was actually shelved at first.
Wow, I didn't know that, but that makes sense.
Mm.
They
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
They really do, and it makes me sad. Like Leatherface, I really do like Leatherface as a character, so it kind of sucks that they had like one hit and then they kind of ruined it slowly, progressively. I mean,
Yeah.
the remake was good. The one with Jessica Biel and Texas Chainsaw at the beginning. Those are really like the only three, of course, with the original. But everything else is
I
like.
agree.
I know you guys don't like it, but I actually really like the second one.
Oh,
I know this
yeah.
probably upsetting. I really like
You're
it. I
good.
think it's yeah, I think it did something different. Obviously, director returned like I think it's like a decade plus later, and did something different, and I thought it was fun. Sort of different spin on it. Bill Moseley was cool and pretty iconic, but it's not great. Yeah, but I do think it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the poster.
I
like
do
that they did-
too.
That was cute. I love that aspect of it.
It's quite a colourful film as well, actually. Like
Yeah.
the production design is not too bad. I quite like the little I don't know what is it, like a abandoned carnival or something, whatever they live in. The sort of got the sort of lights everywhere. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool in my opinion, but I can see why you guys don't like it. It's not for everyone.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely not for
I
everyone.
was surprised I liked it actually. It's not usually you know me. I'm not usually into that sort of B movie type stuff, but yeah.
Billy, I really don't like the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so I'm gonna have to agree. If you haven't seen my review, that's all I'm gonna say because I don't wish to ever talk about that film ever again. Thank you. Hello! Oh my god, it's the Romans! Hi guys, how are you? Thanks for coming by. Matthew was the only good thing. Yeah. Yeah. But even so, I couldn't save it. Leatherface prequel, burn it. It's pretty rough. I feel that. I can see why you would burn it. Oh my god, Vanessa. I know you always say this about Jessica Biel. Yeah, I know. It's rough. Aw, look at Francis being in the chat also. Oh wait, is this about the next generation?
Yes.
Maybe we should get super drunk and then watch it.
We'll test it out that way. Maybe
We'll test it out. We'll let you know. Oh shit! Really? Burning with fire, damn.
That's
Part
just
two?
wrong. That's incorrect.
Oh
I'm gonna disagree. Yeah, like I know a couple people that don't like that one, but I don't see what's so bad about it. Honestly, I really like it. You know, I think it's fun, and I think all the actors are really good.
love
I mean,
it.
Christina Hendricks and Bailey Madison and Lewis Pullman, everybody's great, and the pool scene is iconic. I haven't seen it. I can't say.
Yeah, same.
CGI was garbage.
Ooh.
It was 2011, so pretty rough time. Absolutely, you can recommend. Yes, please do. I can see your comments, guys. Oh no, we don't hate you. I get that. A lot of people say the
That's
first
all
one
good.
is
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
The first one is really good.
Yeah, I would say that the first one is better than the second, but I like the second as well.
Yeah, probably. But I think they are very different. They do something different.
They are very
with
different.
the home invasion thing. The second one sort of
Yeah.
it expands itself from the limitations of the genre by sort of opening the setup of it.
Oh man. Oh man.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers. Did you come because we said some people said they didn't like Halloween Kills?
Listen, it might be you don't want problems.
We don't want
you were
any.
very brutal, and I liked all the kills.
I liked Halloween Kills. It's all right. Seed of Chucky is one of the worst horror movie sequels ever. A lot of people say that. I'm going to stand by my decision of saying it's my favorite in the series. Thank you.
I will stay quiet.
It's all right, man. We can all agree to disagree. One found an amusement park. Amusement park. That sounds very familiar to me. Is that the one about clowns? Right? That sounds very familiar. I haven't seen One Found. Now that I have you here and you're recommending movies, I love when people recommend me movies. I'm going to add it to my letterboxd. One Found.
Oh wait, amusement park, is that George Romero one, the amusement park? Because I heard that was really depressing.
Oh, is it that one? I've seen that one. It is very depressing.
That's what it was. Okay. It's confirmed. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch that, but I'm like, I need to be in a good headspace
I have
before I
seen
jump
it,
down that rabbit hole.
It's pretty sad. I can't find One Found. Is that how it's spelled? Me trying to find this right now. I don't know. I'll check that one out. Thank you, Rookie, for that. I don't know why I can't find it on Letterboxd. Every movie from the Asylum needs to be burned with fire. Asylum? Am I missing something? Does anyone know what that is?
I believe it's a direct-to-DVD, like, what do you call it? Like production company. I only know that because I looked up 11/11/11 about half an hour ago.
Oh, is it from that company?
I think so, yeah.
Full circle. Yeah, Jay, Don here was talking about 11/11/11, saying it was like burn it with fire material. So that's funny you bring that up. That's so great. Oh, are we talking about Asylum? Like American Horror Story? I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what's happening. I'm assuming that message is not for me. Yes. Yes, I have seen it. Melissa should watch it. That's not for me. Sorry, guys. I'm very slow with the chat. Y'all know how this goes. I read slow. Okay. I really don't like Friday the 13th Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. I'd never watch that film again. Yeah, me neither. It's really bad.
Well, you've come to the right place.
A little biased coming from Michael Myers, but guess we'll allow the opinion.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you. Just found. Okay, I'll add it. Thank you. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Haunted by Horror. Jesus, I almost said horror. I don't know why I almost said that. Hi, how are you? I'm gonna have to agree. I know
Okay.
somebody's gonna come for me. I really don't care, honestly. Um, it's not for me. I tried to watch that one recently. It's like
Yeah.
it's like unwatchable for me. I don't know. I don't know what it is,
Oh,
but it does nothing for me.
I agree. I don't think it really aged too well. At least for me, it didn't. Like I remember as a kid being like creeped out, but I
I
watched it
think
decades later, and I'm like, yeah, this.
yeah.
Why was I afraid of this again?
I think part of the hype also at the time when that film came out was that everybody thought it was real,
Yeah, I think that
and
added a big,
that
like a
helps.
lot to it. Yeah.
But like now when you're like, oh,
Genius
you know it's not
marketing.
real.
Way
Yeah,
ahead
it's
of
like
its
it's
time.
not good. I don't even know honestly watching it now how anyone did think it was
Yeah.
real, but yeah, that one's not for me, but I do understand why some people like it. So I wouldn't burn it with fire necessarily, but it isn't for me.
I'm really surprised, you guys. I thought you would have been a Blair Witch fan, you know. But
Really?
I get it. I have a friend who really isn't into it, and I get it. But I don't know. I think you have to watch it in if you watch it in the right like atmosphere, like you sort of every sound is supposed to pick up, you know, every rustling of the leaves, that sort of stuff. But it's yeah, I get what you mean. It's definitely not for everyone. I can see why some people find it boring.
Yeah.
I watched this one when it came out, and it really freaked me out. Found
Blair Witch?
footage, one of the first found footage that I'd ever seen, and it was creepy. And so
Yeah.
decades later, I wanted to show it to my kids, and so we rented it, and I put it in, and they were bored to tears.
Yeah.
They could not see what I saw in the movie. So
Aw.
as Melissa said, it didn't age well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sad, but it's not for me.
I think it's one of those films that really like it either hits for you or it doesn't. Like because horror is so personal, like fear and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's just one of those
Yeah.
ones more than others where for some people it really hits, and for some people it's just like totally misses.
I agree. Unfriended was a dumpster fire burn it. I can understand why people feel that way. I'm gonna disagree. Which I know somebody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, you like Unfriended but not Blair Witch," but like, yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Unfriended is like, it's fun. I don't think it's the most amazing thing ever, but I can appreciate what it did for the genre with it being like an online. Thank you.
The magic hand.
My boyfriend just made me another whiskey on the rocks. Need it. Yeah, I appreciate what it did for the genre and like kind of opened up all these like horror movies online, and I think that that's really cool.
You guys changed my opinion on Unfriended because if we had never watched it together, I would have probably put it on my list. I
That
hated
makes
it.
me so
I don't know if
happy.
you remember, but I fucking hated it. But then we watched it and I was like, actually, it's all right. Do you know what I mean? It's all right.
Yeah, it's a fun
was fun.
one to watch with friends, especially over video chat. And
Mm.
so it was fun. It felt very like immersive.
It's definitely flawed. Though. You know what I mean?
Yes, it
It's not
is.
perfect. But
It
yeah.
is. And the ending with the jump scare for me kind of makes it a little tacky, but I try to look
Yeah.
past it. Host 2020. Oh, yeah. Okay. Interesting to hear you say that. I hear a lot of people say they don't like Host because they feel it copied Unfriended.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed Host as well. I don't know if it was because it came out during the a pandemic and like it was a pandemic movie that everybody made at home. I don't know what it was, but I did like it. I thought it was a fun time. I like both. Has anyone mentioned VHS viral? I think I've seen that, but I don't remember it.
It's pretty
I'm
rough.
I know
sure
we
it was
watched
good.
the 94, is it? We watched that one together and
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, we did.
That was a movie.
It was certainly a film. Mhm. No thoughts. I'm gonna move on. Pulse 2006. I don't know
That
why I
sounds
don't
vaguely
remember that.
familiar.
Is this the movie? I could be 100% wrong. Is this the movie with Ian Somerhalder or whatever from Vampire Diaries? Is that the movie? Shaheem, you're nodding. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing that a long time ago. I don't remember anything about it. I would say that I would say I don't know if I would say they're good. There's one segment in the first one that I like with Hannah Fierman, like the one that like her face splits or whatever of the
That one
demon.
is awesome.
That one is awesome, yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't know if the entire movie I would say is good.
Yeah, it kind of starts out like amazing, and then just kind of throughout the series, just somehow keeps getting worse.
Yeah, that segment though is very strong.
It's such a cool idea. It's kind of a shame
Yeah, I
that
really
it's not as
like that one.
strong.
Yeah.
I'll still check them out always, but yeah, they can definitely be pretty rough.
Should be burned with fire. I haven't seen that one, so I can't say. Lanessa, you're such an icon. My boyfriend actually does not know how to make sangria. So I know how to make sangria. I can make it for you, but he can't. Burn the oh my god, I forgot about that. See, I like block certain things out. Yeah, it's rough, you know? I'd burn it too. Oh shit, Shaheem just like disappeared. Oh wait. No? Shaheem? I don't know what happened. We'll wait for him to come back. Till death. Yeah, I like that one. Friend request. I have heard of friend request. Oh my god, it's gonna bother me. I'm gonna move you guys around again. Sorry.
No, sorry. I was trying to type something in the chat. I was gonna say I was gonna be right back. I was gonna go to the bathroom and put on another.
That's
movie.
okay. Don't worry. StreamYard is
yeah.
weird.
But I ended up pressing the arrow button instead of pressing X on the top. I was like, oh great, I just took myself out of the chat.
That's okay. Friend request was okay. No, don't worry, Shaheem. It's okay. Yes, love that. I love some love for that. Oh my god, hello. How are you? Okay, are we Andy, we have not brought that up yet. We have not. We'll get to that. All right. Who am I at? I'm at Francis. Francis, go ahead.
Me. Fun. Oh. Okay. I'll do So this is a film in the Saw franchise. It might not be the one you're expecting. Obviously, I love Saw. I wish Joni was here. I'm interested to see what his take is. But as bad as Saw 3D is, I'm actually got Jigsaw down because I fucking hate Jigsaw. I think it's terrible. I think pretty much. I think first of all the twist. We all come to Saw for the twist. Twist is so bad and so contrived. The continuity of the film is fucked because they have these sort of flat screen TVs and stuff, but it's actually set in the around the time of the original films. So the continuity is really poor. It just makes no sense, and it's so cringe. It's sort of like the running theme of these films is just cringe. It comes across as such an amateur attempt that tries way too hard, but at the same time doesn't try hard enough. The traps are terrible. The characters are awful. The dialogue is very painful, and I think the writers of Jigsaw, they wrote Spiral as well, and you can really tell the dialogue is bad in both of those, especially in Jigsaw, and it's just so poor. It's such a poor attempt at reviving the franchise, and there's very little good to say about it. There's one character. Have you guys seen Jigsaw?
I've seen it.
But I don't know if her name's like Heather or Ellen or something like that. But I think she's ginger. She's like the
Oh yes.
She's like the fangirl of Jigsaw.
Yes.
But she has all these traps, like replicas. If there was some better writers, you could feel there's maybe the seeds of something good there. But she's definitely the best character that it has going, apart from John Kramer, who is always a pleasure to see. Although I don't really think they do anything interesting with him. It totally misunderstands the soap opera vibe of the original 6 and 7, although that was pretty poor. And it just, like I said, it comes across as something that tries too hard, but also doesn't try hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so poor. And I know that if you don't like the original series, you definitely don't like this one. It's just so bad, and I wish it never existed passionately. And they need to fire these writers and get new ones for the next Saw film. Although I know they've already written it, but these writers are terrible. I'm sorry. I actually offended the writer on Twitter once by mistake. I spoke badly about Jigsaw, and I didn't realize he was added in. He tweeted me some sort of reply, so no offense to the writers, personally, but they just get the franchise away from them because they don't know what to do with it, and that's my piece.
I don't know what they're gonna do with it. I mean,
the next one's supposed to be between 2 and 3.
Oh my god! Why is there another one? Hey, I have questions.
I want more, just not more from these guys, because they're just not good. I'm sorry.
Oh. I don't know. Oh god. Oh god. The Saw. I love that you love them.
I love them.
I'm glad you do. It's not for me. I think this question is for you, Francis.
I liked it more the first time. The second time, I definitely noticed the flaws a lot more. Twist was very weak. The editing was terrible.
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Dialogue was rough. Some of the comedy didn't work, but I had fun with it. It was okay. Better than Jigsaw by a landslide, in my opinion.
This is a pretty good question. What horror movies do y'all like? That's a guilty pleasure, meaning that most people in the community would hate, but y'all like. Some of mine: Bird Box, and The Nun. It's a really good question. I feel like Melissa has a lot.
Oh Christ. There's a lot. I mean, a lot of them are like remakes, like so like the 2009 Friday the 13th would probably be one of them.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have to agree.
Same thing with like the My Bloody Valentine remake. Oh my god, what else? It's like I have to think
Oh
about
yeah, the Bloody Valentine remake is
it.
definitely a
Yeah.
guilty pleasure for me.
Terrible
I
movie,
recognize
but
it's awful. It's so bad. But Jensen Ackles is so great. Come
yeah.
on.
That and oh my god.
I'm
House
trying
of
to think.
Wax. Sorry, not sorry. Well, the remake. Again, most of them are like
Don't
remakes, honestly.
apologize. Oh my god. Nobody's apologizing for what they like and don't like, please. Okay. House of Wax for you. I'm trying to think of one of my
Mm.
guilty pleasures. Damn. Fuck. Oh my god. I want to say Sorority Row from
Oh my
2009.
god, yeah.
That's a big guilty pleasure. I recognize it's not good.
Mhm.
And I guess I'd also have to say I Know What You Did Last Summer because, you know, everybody says it's a really bad movie.
Yeah.
And I actually like watching it a lot. It's very significant to me now. But yeah. The Nun, I don't think The Nun is as bad as people say. I mean, the ending where she like spits the blood of Christ onto the nun is quite ridiculous. But I don't think that the movie itself is as bad as people say. I wouldn't burn it with fire necessarily. I did not know that. That's very interesting. Francis, did you know that? Francis is the Saw King.
I have not. They cannot recast John Kramer, otherwise.
Yeah.
I just
He'd
have
be
no.
very upset.
I would be very upset. I'm gonna start making my own jigsaw saws if they recast John Kramer because that's for me the franchise is Tobin Bell. He's so. I hope you guys would concede that Tobin Bell is good as Jigsaw, even if you don't.
Oh,
like the
he
film.
definitely is. He's very
yeah.
talented.
And something if the franchise wants to continue with him, I think there's some interesting stuff you can do with his with him as a character and actually explore to what extent does he believe in this philosophy because he sort of just he never challenges it. I don't know. There's some stuff there, but recast him and I am out. I have no interest in that whatsoever.
Have you seen the I Know What You Did Last Summer Prime series? I have. I didn't put it on this list because it's a series, but I have to say, absolutely burn it, toss it.
Yikes.
Yeah, give it to someone you hate. I don't care. Eat it, whatever. It's really, it's a piece of work, truly. The first episode, you're like, all right, let's see how this goes. Maybe I don't hate this, and then each episode it gets worse. So that's my thoughts. If you like it, that's awesome. It just wasn't for me. What is this? NMO.
The Nightmare
What's
on Elm
that?
Street.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna at you. You like what you like, you know? That's all right. Oh, another person that likes that remake. That's
Nice.
awesome. I don't know a lot of people that do. All right, Dee, go ahead.
My next one, I kind of hate to hate on just because it is like a super independent movie, and you know, takes a ton to make a movie, so
Right.
it's hard to do to like low budget stuff, but it's called Straight Edge Kager. It's on Shudder, or it was on Shudder when I watched it. It's really not horrible. It's just like in every single way, the movie is like, oh, it's so close to like being decent, and it just almost falls short like the whole movie. you're just kind of let down like the whole movie. It's the plot is like so like the punk scene in this town and then the straight edge punk scene. Like the straight edge punks are like these like terrible, like they're essentially like this gang that just like go out of their way to like attack the normal punk scene for some reason. And then like towards the end of the movie, or like middle of the movie, one of the straight edge punk guys decides to start drinking and stuff and join the normal punks. And then the straight edge group of people just decide, hey, we're going to go to the party he's at and literally trap everyone inside and just start killing them. And it's just like so out of nowhere. And then the cops come and then they're like talking. It's ridiculous.
What's it called again?
Straight Edge Kager.
Okay.
It's shot really well. I mean, it's obviously low budget, but it's shot well. The acting, you know, it's a low budget indie movie, so it's like, but it's not terrible. And it has so many moments that could be so cool, like with like cool punk music, and like you could do the brutal kills and stuff, but there's no like leading up to it. It's just like, for some reason, these straight edge punk people just want to kill normal punk people without like any explanation really as to why.
Sounds a bit of a mess. Okay.
Yeah, it's just, again, it's not a horrible movie, but it's like, it was just kind of a never gonna watch again type movie. So that's that.
Cool.
Straight Edge
Thank you.
Again, a movie that was probably on no one's radar and no one was planning on watching anyways. So
Never even heard of it. Yeah.
Yep. That's everything on my list, probably.
I love that. What you wanted? I know what you did last summer. Sequel reboot. That's a really great question, first of all. I guess I wouldn't mind seeing that. I'm not dying for it. I think they could just leave I Know What You Did Last Summer alone. But that'd be very interesting to see, because I was a big fan of the new Scream. So that would be really cool to see, I think. Especially if they cast the right people and get a really good director for it. Hey, Jeffrey, we're doing your favorite. We're doing Burn It With Fire. I know you love that so much. Thanks for being here. I know it's been a while. Thanks for coming. Hey, friends. How are you? I have not seen The Northman yet. It has absolute baddies. I know it has Nicole Kidman and Anya Taylor-Joy. I really got to watch it. Do not ever say that here. You better love yourself. Shut up, Gavin. Love yourself. I'm not burning you with fire. Thank you. I'm moving on. Done. Hey, give me your next one.
My next one gets respect from people, and I'm not sure why. It's called Low. It came out in 2009. And to me, it seemed like a student film, probably made with a shoestring budget. It's about a guy who summons a demon. Most of the movie takes place in the summoning circle. His girlfriend was abducted by another demon, so he summons the demon Low to help him get his girlfriend back. And it's basically a discourse on love between the guy and the demon about why he should get his girlfriend back. And in between, there are like vaudeville scenes with different demons, and it makes no sense at all. It's awful.
Why do I love the way you talk about horror movies?
And yet,
This is hilarious.
mean-
Continue.
I'm sorry. There's no effect. No, the demon low is actually cool. He looks
Okay.
awesome. But that's the best thing about the movie. I mean, who would think to put vaudeville scenes with little rubber looking demons in a movie about love, which is not a good horror topic to begin with? It makes no sense. And yet, I mean, it gets 3.5 on Letterboxd.
I have never heard of this film. It's called Low?
I say burn it with fire. L-O, low.
Oh, L-O. Let me see. Burn it with fire. I've never heard of this film.
Dude, same. I just found it on Letterboxd. It has a. That's so weird.
This is looking rough. Oh man. You know what?
Poster,
John,
jeez.
I have to watch it because you sat through Slender Man for me.
It's a mutual sacrifice.
You're not going to like it.
Oh my god, I don't know if I want to watch that one or 11, 11, 11, but I gotta pay you back for the
We'll do a double feature.
Yes, Melissa and I will do a double feature. Oh my
Apparently,
god.
Low was shot in 3 days.
I can't say anything else about it.
Oh, what'd you say, Francis?
Apparently, this Low film was shot in 3 days.
Wow.
You can tell.
Jeez.
I love that. Oh my god. Has anyone seen this film other than Dawn?
I've never seen or heard.
I've never seen it or heard of it either. That's fucking hilarious. Oh god. Dawn's making my night over here. Oh my goodness.
We're here building up all these letterbox.
Yeah, definitely gonna watch that. Have you
Ooh.
seen Morbius? I have not. I've heard
No,
awful
but
things.
Jared Leto. Sorry, burn it with fire.
Yeah, we're gonna take Jared Leto. We're gonna toss him out the window. Thank you.
I love how
I-
like everyone just forgets that man has like a full on weird sex cult kind of thing going on.
Right?
Like,
He
no
is a
one
weirdo.
acknowledges it whatsoever.
a
Hollywood is
weirdo.
like Jared Leto. He's weird and quirky.
Yeah.
It's a no for me.
Let's
Thank
burn
you.
Jared Leto with fire.
Absolutely.
But
He's
for the record, FBI, not really. We're joking.
Oh,
We're
no,
not.
of course not.
Oh,
in a video
whatever.
game, right? You know what you're supposed to say or something? Quit? I don't know.
Yes, I'm so happy you're here, Jeffrey. I was really hoping you would come by actually because I know you love Burn It with Fire.
For real. Like, this is the one. This is the one for
Yes.
Jeffrey.
Yes, I'm so happy you're here. That's me, loving all of you. That's me. Any movies that involve demons and love are bound to be ridiculous. Oh man, it sounds like it could be pretty funny the way Dawn described it. Wish Upon. Oh, Wish
That is
Upon was
terrible.
quite awful.
Man.
That is
Oh
so
my
bad.
god! The ending is so fucking awful as well. Oh god. A mess. Jeffrey, I'm very sorry to tell you unfortunate news. I am not. Thank you though. I appreciate the sweet compliment. Oh, we're dragging Jared Leto now on the stream.
Love
That's
that.
iconic.
This has become the Jared Leto.
Iconic.
Love it.
Oh yeah, he's a special method actor.
Yeah.
Bye. Method acting is bullshit. As somebody who has studied acting, method acting is bullshit. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
He's the only thing that I don't like about the Blade Runner sequel. Otherwise,
Oh,
that
he's
film
such
to
a
me
fucking
is
mess.
perfection.
Oh.
But he's just doesn't give me anything.
Yeah.
Voice, thank you for being here. Peace and love to you too, friend. Thank you.
God.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Billiam, I have to
I don't know
agree. Absolutely.
Whose idea that was to cast that man, but whoever was should have been fired.
A fucking mess. You know what? Joaquin
whole
Phoenix
version
all
of
the
the
way for
Joker.
me.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go with Joaquin Phoenix.
Take the next one. Method
Oh my
acting.
god,
Yeah.
that's great.
Oh
Scummy.
my god, it's that one Michael Myers mask.
Acting. Oh my god, that's the iconic, really awful Michael Myers. I love that image. Thank you.
Love that.
I totally agree. It's so pretentious and not authentic, and they really think they're being authentic and like doing something crazy. Method acting is not good, and it's not really recommended to do that.
It's really bad for you
So
mentally. Like
it's a very bad for you. Yes.
Titan.
Oh, Titan. Yes, that's a French movie from Julia Ducournau.
That movie is a journey. Great, but the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
It's really good though. Yeah. Very good film. Oh, what about Heath Ledger? I love Heath Ledger. He's great as well. He's on my top. I mean, there are so many good Jokers, you know?
Yeah.
Like, even Jack Nicholson was great, you know? I have seen the Batman. I did a review of it as well. I actually did talk about how much I really love being able to call Paul Dano the Riddler now. I've been a big Paul Dano stan since like high school. He's so good. It was really good.
Damn. Okay.
Oh shit!
Nice.
I'm shocked. Wait, why am I shocked? Oh my god, no way!
I feel like that's one of those that it's like you rarely hear people talk bad about it, so it's kind of like nice.
I
like
am
the challenge.
Baffled.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
respect
to you. I'm glad I'm glad you don't like it. It's one of my favorites. I really like Insidious Chapter 2. I don't know, man. Like it's fun, and I feel like it's also one of my comfort movies. I really like that one. There's something about Patrick Wilson being the villain for me. I love Patrick Wilson. Very talented. But I respect you don't like it. I can see why, you know? Oh my god, I love that! As a Puerto Rican, I get you. I don't think I could watch that movie with my family. Respect.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's a really sit and analyze that one.
I would have to. That would be an interesting video. Let me know if y'all would like to see that in the video.
Like all of James Wan movies in general, or just specifically horror that he's done? Because he's branched out a bit.
That's true. I'm gonna assume horror, but yeah, I know he has branched out. He has done some pretty bad ones, though.
Yeah.
Let me know if you guys would like to see a video on that, because that is a big topic. That would be fun to discuss. Oh, I'm gonna disagree.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting spicy.
I'm gonna disagree, Ricky. I'm gonna disagree.
I like this.
I am gonna respectfully disagree on this as well. But I understand why you don't like it. I can also understand why somebody wouldn't like The Conjuring, but I do disagree. Oh, absolutely. I'm going to agree. We don't need it. Who asked for it? When I saw it the other day, I was like, wait, who asked for The Nun 2? I don't care. Who actually cares after the first one? Y'all will get that video. Thank you. Annabelle Comes Home is the only one you didn't like. I thought Annabelle Comes Home was fun, but I recognize it's not a very good movie. Oh, I'm gonna definitely agree. Let's just toss it out the window real quick. Thank you, Rookie. All love. All right, Shaheem, are you ready? Give me your next one.
So my next choice, I'm not even sure if anyone remembers this one, but the 2016 remake to the American Rings, basically.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Love that.
Rings.
Yeah.
yeah, Rings. Throw
I haven't
that in
seen it.
throw that in the garbage.
I haven't seen it. I wish I
Okay,
would have seen
well,
it.
let me tell you right now. For those who have seen it, don't ever watch it again. If you want to see it, forget the characters, forget the story. Love the modern take, but no, it's garbage. I said to myself after watching that movie once, I've seen this and I'm never watching it again. Bye bye. So there, so there you go.
Yeah,
That's
I've
that's
heard
my
it's quite
choice.
bad.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. I've heard that one's really rough. Oh, mid at best. I'm gonna agree with
I'm
you.
gonna agree. Blumhouse has a lot of misses. It's pretty
They
bad.
do. Unfortunately, they do.
And it's kind of gotten worse since they've kind of blown up more and they keep making all these movies. It's
I
like,
agree. As the years went on and the more
Yeah.
popular they got, the worse. Like it just seems like they pick up anything at this point,
Yeah.
which kind of makes me
shit, I'm about to send them my script. Hey, Blumhouse.
Yeah, I'm
let's do
like
some random ass.
yeah, I can totally agree with you.
Blumhouse is the epitome of just make everything and something's gotta land, surely. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
They have some shit films, like terrible.
I actually really like collecting VHS tapes, but if I buy DVDs, I only buy Blu-rays. I don't buy 4K.
Just buy whichever ones look cool, because I'm weird.
No,
I mean,
that
I
also
have a lot more
matters.
DVDs. Like, it depends on the packaging, because, like, I found, like, that cool 2003 Texas Chainsaw remake one, and that one's just, like, a regular DVD, but it brings a lot of cool stuff. So, it just
That
depends,
one's cool.
I
Yeah.
guess, on, like, the
I
features
agree.
and stuff.
It definitely does depend.
Just because it's like I'm more of like an old school like physical copy of things. Like I don't really care too much for like the digital features, more so like what comes with it. So I'll probably get that over.
I agree with that. I don't know. I don't think I've seen the other Ring movies. I've only seen. You know what? I haven't seen the original. I haven't seen Ringu. I've only seen
we
the
should
Ring.
watch that actually.
You gotta watch it. You gotta
We
watch
gotta
it.
watch
I
Ringu.
love it.
Okay, I will watch it.
I
I've heard it's great.
controversially prefer the original. I think I said that on the remake stream actually. Yeah, I love the original. You gotta see
I
it.
will definitely check it out. I will definitely check it out. That's Francis, you know, he's an icon. Universal went straight to Jordan Peele. I don't know. Did they? I don't know. I'm gonna agree with you there, friends. If you haven't seen their review, check it out. Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna agree, Gavin. All right. So, with that, oh God. All right. Let's talk about my next. Let me pop my list out real quick. Oh no, not Letterboxd being super weird. Let's hope not, because I have my list on there. Imagine Letterboxd just shut down. Letterboxd just signed me out.
I've got my list up too, so I won't refresh the page.
It signs me out. This would definitely happen during a stream. Y'all, please pause. Hold on. I will be with you shortly. Is your list also on Letterboxd? D,
Hmm?
is your list also on Letterboxd?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, well, I'm definitely not gonna refresh now if Letterbox is acting weird.
Oh yeah, it is being weird. It's like not signing me in. Okay, I think I remember for the most part my list. Kind of weird. I don't know why Letterbox is being weird. So one I had on my list is The Devil Inside. So I think I talked about this film in a video I did. Um it's just not for me. I feel like I went to go see this movie when it came out in the theater, and the first time I watched it, I thought it was okay. But then upon my rewatch during the summer, I was like, whoa, this is not very good. Um, I feel like the story is just not fleshed out enough. And also the fact that it kind of ends with a link. It makes me laugh, but it ends with a link to go and like check out this website about the case or something. I guess because they're trying to like make you think that it's real, kind of like the Blair Witch effect. Um, but it was interesting because rewatching it years later, I was like, let me go to that website, let me see. And the website was actually like down. It was like it gave you that 404 page error, like doesn't exist. And I was like, oh, okay. When I first watched it, I was in high school, so I thought it was like kind of cool. But upon my rewatch as an adult, I was like, wow, this is not very good, nor is it that scary. Uh, so it just wasn't for me. I feel like the story could have been elaborated on more. I feel like there wasn't enough. So I'm gonna burn that one. Say it's not for me. I know Don likes it, so I feel so bad.
I have to respectfully disagree.
That's fine. I'm actually glad that you like it.
There's a lot of talking head scenes in it. I can see why you don't like it.
Yeah.
This is the kind of horror movie that I like, supernatural exorcism type stuff.
Yeah.
I love The Exorcist, my favorite movie. I thought the exorcism scenes were very well done, but it's not the best movie in the world, obviously. But I think I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
It's an average movie. I thought the acting by unknown actors was actually not too bad. I'd never heard of anybody in the film before. The effects were pretty good. The exorcism scenes were awesome, but the link at the end was really hokey.
Yeah, right?
And I don't know anybody who would actually click it or try to look it up because, obviously it was not a true story.
Right.
But I enjoyed it.
I'm glad. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad we can respectfully disagree. Okay, let me catch up on the chat real quick, and then we'll go right to Melissa. New Texas Chainsaw. I did a whole review of that. Check out the review because there's a lot to say about that. I don't know what you're talking about, sarcasm. We don't speak about that movie. Yeah, just watch the review. I could go on about that one. Oh my god, fair. That's so fair. I mean, they're really something, as they continue, they're something. You're so welcome, boys. You're so welcome. Vanessa, you kill me every time. Oh, yes! That is fair. I forgot it existed. Yeah, it's pretty awful. It's pretty awful. Oh my goodness. It had potential to be good as well. It was just a shit show, you know? That is fair. It's pretty awful as well. Melissa?
Oopsies. Well, my phone is dying, so I'm gonna just pick probably what I think is the worst one that I have left on there. And this one's fairly recent. We suffered through this one fairly recently. Shit, where's Andy? Andy, are you here? Because I cannot pronounce this. It's
I don't think he's here.
Anthropophagus?
Yeah, the movie from last night.
Yeah.
Anthropophagus?
Anthropophagus.
That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
That was a journey. A whole lot of nothing, a whole lot of random scenes of people just running around, and then magically they're like in completely vastly different places. So like in terms of continuity, really strange, and nothing really ever like happens. There's like a few scenes that are mainly like shock value kind of thing. But I don't know, there's just not much story there. It's kind of hard to keep up. Like
I'm ready to defend this movie.
Go ahead.
Nah, not really. I do. I totally agree. It's a bad movie. The story was awful. It was impossible to follow. But the shock scenes that you said, I thought they really stuck with me, and I
Oh yeah, they were.
Don't, for better or worse,
Yeah.
they are very disturbing and things that I've never seen before in a horror movie.
It's just crazy. It goes from like literally nothing's happening to like some crazy shock value, and you're like, what? Like, how did we even build up to this when literally nothing has happened? It's a roller coaster of a movie, and it should not be as long as it is. And yeah, it's even longer when you're watching it through Joe Bob.
Yes, because Joe Bob, I love him, but he talks for way too long.
And he was also avoiding the movie because he was barely even talking about it in the breaks.
He really was.
Right.
I figured this was like the good one because I don't know if any of you guys actually added it to the list last night as well, but like if y'all want to hop in.
I have added Anthropophagus to my list as well. And if I'm saying it wrong, I don't care to those who are going to come correct me or whatever. Because y'all love to do that. Yeah, that was a shit show. It's a 92-minute film, but it somehow feels like it's about 3 hours. Now, I don't know if that's because we watched it alongside of Joe Bob, who talks for way too long. But the movie in itself was poorly paced, and just nothing even happens. I don't even have any critiques because nothing is happening. We're kind of just following people walk around, and then like kind of stuff happens. But everything that happens is like trash. It's supposed to be like this cannibal movie, but it's like I think we only get like about 4 scenes of cannibalism, and it's just so fucking stupid and tacky, and I have no time. It's like dubbed, and listen, baby, if I'm gonna watch a dubbed movie, it's only gonna be a giallo. It is not gonna be this trash. Like absolutely not. It's just a hot mess. I don't have words. I was actually getting annoyed that we were watching that movie last night because I was like, Joe Bob, you made me sit through gator bait. I don't want to sit through Anthropophagus. Like, it's a lot. Gator bait is also high on my list. It's just awful. Yeah. Burn it, toss it, give it to someone you absolutely hate. I don't know anyone who could enjoy such a film. Please. We suffered last night till about 3 a.m. on Patreon. Mess. Thank you. That's it. That's all I have to say about that film.
But it brought us Joe Bob. It was his first movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I respect that, and that's really sweet.
Yeah.
I feel like the reason he gave it 3.5 stars is because it's somewhat significant to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, because I can't imagine there's another reason. There is no way that movie is a 3.5 out of 4 for goodbye. I have no words. Thank you.
I'm just enjoying trying to defend this movie, even though I didn't like it either.
Do you know? Absolutely. Exactly. I don't care to see any dubs unless it's a giallo, you know?
I wouldn't say Midsummer was just for shock.
I was just gonna say that. You just took that out of my mouth.
Sorry.
I wouldn't say.
I enjoyed Human Centipede.
Yeah.
My headphones.
I feel like
Yeah.
it depends with some of them. There's a few things more that factor in just in the shock value. For me,
I agree.
at least,
I
like
agree.
it depends on like the story and everything else surrounding it.
I agree because I'm gonna say I also agree with Francis. I don't agree that Midsummer is for shock value at all. Human Centipede is not one of my favorite horror movies, but I respect it.
Yeah, same.
And I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know if I'd say it's for shock,
See,
but
I feel like
Yeah,
I'd
the
consider
idea was so original. I
Yeah.
mean,
I agree with that.
that was a crazy one. Yeah.
And I'm gonna also say that respectfully, I don't think that Tusk was for shock value either. I like that movie. I recognize a lot of people do not like that movie, but I do.
Yeah. I actually like all the movies that this person listed, so
Yeah.
maybe I just like
Love
movies that
that.
are for shock then. I don't know. But I do like all of them, so maybe there's something to that. I don't know. But yeah. I mean,
think I think films like, I don't know if this is going to be controversial and make y'all hate me or whatever, but I think films like Cannibal Holocaust, what's it called? Salo. I think those movies are for shock value. And I can't watch those movies. I don't like those movies. They are not for me. I'm not the target audience. So yeah, but I wouldn't agree that these films specifically that you've listed, other than Cannibal Holocaust, are for shock value. I respect again that you don't like them. Okay. We went to Melissa, we're going to Francis.
It's me.
It's you.
That's scary. Right. So I hope my internet lasts for this because I have things to say about this film. This is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Let's do the time warp again.
I've been
fucking
I've been waiting for it.
The interesting remake of the original film, which is an adaptation of the original stage play from 2016. Mm-hmm. So, where to start? Rocky Horror Picture Show, the original, it's a mature film, right? And the idea to even consider making a remake of it as a TV movie that by its nature censors and waters down the original is just so poor and so just completely misunderstands the original, and it does water down the original in like every way. The songs are too sort of clean, they're too perfect. They're not terrible, but they're just not great renditions. They're boring. I don't know if you guys found that, but the songs, they just have they don't have personality.
I totally agree.
The sets are boring. They do the fucking time warp in like a school gym. I don't know what it is, but it looks genuinely like a school gym. the sets are so boring, whereas in the original they have a charm. There's a lot of cringe again, like with the last two films. There's a lot of cringe in this.
Yes.
The original is sort of a tribute to B movies, sci-fi and horror of the 50s and 60s. This one isn't. It doesn't have any of that. It also lacks the boldness. The original film, Rocky Horror Picture Show, it come out during the sort of, I suppose, on the tail end, just following the sexual revolution in America. It's a very bisexual film. It flaunts
Yes, it
bisexuality.
is. Yes, it is.
And it did so at a time where it wasn't easy. It wasn't as easy. It's not always easy today, but I mean, it's much, much harder at this point in time to have a film that bold. This remake doesn't have any of that. It doesn't have that boldness. You could argue that Laverne Cox being a transgender woman portraying Frankenfurter sort of is that, but it's not like a plot thing. It's purely descriptive representation, which is good, but it's not on the same level of boldness. And on Laverne Cox, no disrespect to her, I don't think she's a bad actress per se. I mean, I haven't seen her in anything else, I don't think, but she wasn't like bad, but the direction of the character was I don't think she was a good fit. The direction was really bad, and like Tim Curry was so good. There was so utter depth to the character in the original. Like you have like the ending sequence, "Don't Dream It, Be It." There's so much depth to that character, and he's clearly a broken, not really a man, sort of alien thing, but whatever Frankenfurter is, he's so broken, and it's just so well acted, and the direction in the remake, they do nothing with that character, at least that I can remember. Again, I haven't rewatched this that recently, but that's all that depth is lost in the remake. And it looks like a high school play. It looks like looks like it's a TV movie, and it looks you feel it. It has ad breaks, for fuck's sake. I mean, it's a mess. It's a fucking mess. It just feels sad and watered down. Tim Curry was cool. He played the criminologist. That's cool. They also had I don't know who it is, but I think it's a pop singer played in the science fiction double feature at the beginning. She played the usherette, which is how that song is played in the stage play that it's adapted from. In the original film, it's just the Lips singing, and it's Richard O'Brien singing the song. But they had the usherette, which was a nice touch to the sort of play that it's from. But aside from that, I'm struggling to Columbia. They almost wanted to do something interesting with Columbia, but it was played too much for laughs and didn't. It was no depth there. It was like there was sort of this hint that they could have done something, but yeah, pretty much otherwise it sucks. The original Rocky Horror Picture Show, it pushed boundaries, it challenged norms, it loved film history, it loved the B movies, sci-fi and horror B movies of the 50s and 60s. The remake has none of that. It doesn't have the cool performances. Doesn't have Queen Susan Sarandon.
Agreed.
It lacks all of that. Censoring the original just strips it of everything that made it worthwhile.
Absolutely.
And it basically just lacks any raison d'etre. It has no reason to exist.
Absolutely.
And it disrespects the legacy of such a fucking beautiful piece of cinema.
Agreed.
Fuck that film.
100% agreed. Burn it. Toss it
I
out.
was waiting for that.
I love the way you talk about film, Francis. I could listen to you for hours.
Thank you.
I agree on everything you said.
Yeah.
You said it well.
You've got to see the stage play sometime.
My headphones are being
There you go.
crazy. I do.
You do.
My headphones keep disconnecting for
Oh
some reason.
no.
I don't know what's happening. Thank you for that, Francis. I didn't add it because I literally don't even think about it because I just put it out of my brain. But I'd have to burn it as well.
Honestly, for the longest time, I forgot that even was a thing till we started doing the live streams and Francis brought it up, and I'm like, oh my god, wait,
Yeah,
that did happen. Unfortunately,
unfortunately, it did.
I was the same. I hadn't thought about it, contrary to popular belief, for a while. But then I don't know why, but I think it was a burn it with fire segment or something, and it just came to me. I think you can see on the live stream. I just had this realization that, oh my god, that exists, and now it haunts me. I can't escape it.
Yes. Dee, do you have any others?
No, I'm pretty much done.
Love that for you. Thank
I
you.
just looked at my 1-star movie list on Letterboxd, and I do have a few more, but I don't really have anything to say about them. So
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
am done lighting fires.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Nice.
Dawn, do you have any others?
I do. I don't know. Have y'all heard of Horror Pack?
Yeah.
It's a monthly subscription. You
Yes.
pay them, and they send you Blu-rays, and you don't know what you're gonna get. It's pretty
Yes.
much a mixed bag of crap.
Yes.
Some of it is
Yes.
limited edition, but it's, you can shine a turd, but it's still a turd.
Absolutely.
This is one of those movies, came out in 2021. It was entitled Why, which is what I was asking myself after I watched it. It's a slasher, which, is not my genre to begin with. But this woman and her fiance are going to take a holiday up in a cabin in the woods. Sounds familiar.
Yes.
She gets there. Somebody's already been in the house. She thinks nothing of it, like her boyfriend left it that way. Basically, throughout the movie, she is being stalked by this slasher. Lance Henriksen is in it. He's got to be pushing 90 by now, I guess. He does nothing but sit at a desk and he's the sheriff, tell his deputies to go out and check it out. So this female deputy goes out, and the boyfriend had arrived, and they didn't hear anything. He was going to call them when he arrived because he couldn't get her on the phone. So they send the deputy out. She sees his car, walks right past it. Of course, he's dead in it. I mean, you're there checking it out. You're going to look in the car, right? No. You walk past it, and so she ends up dead, just like the boyfriend. And it's totally ridiculous.
Oh my god!
It's god awful. Let me tell you how awful it is. I watched it. And then 2 weeks later, I'm like looking for something to watch, and I said, well, maybe this movie will be good. And I stick it in the Blu-ray player, and it's at the end of the movie. And I'm like, wait a minute, did I watch this already? 2 weeks after I watched it, I could not remember that I had seen it.
Oh my god.
That's how bad it is.
Oh, that's so bad when the movie gives you amnesia.
It's horrible. Horrible. Why?
Oh my god. Why did you make this film?
Shit. You have to look at the cover for this movie because the cover is so bad too.
Don, is this the film?
Yes. Yes.
I think this is on Tubi.
Honestly, it looks like it would be on Tubi.
Of course it's on Tubi.
Expect a killer weekend.
Oh my
That's
god,
it.
that slogan?
Expect a killer weekend.
Yes.
Why?
Why? I like how it says why, but it doesn't have a question mark.
Why?
Like, did you have any effort when you put it? I don't know.
Grammar. It's
oh shit. Don, this is rough. You got some good shit today, Don. I'll give you that.
On a roll.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I cannot. Burn the Night
Oh
of the
my
Demons
God.
remake. Oh
I
yeah.
have not watched that, but it looks so bad.
You never seen it?
Not the remake, no.
Oh wow, I've seen it once. Didn't like it. The original is so good. It has so much character, you know?
Yeah.
It didn't need a remake anyway. I agree. This is true.
Oof,
It was
yeah.
either a hot mess or a missed decade. You're 100% right. I haven't seen that one, I don't think.
Oh yeah, that came out after Prometheus. Around the same time? I don't know. I feel like I watched it, but I have movie amnesia with it if I did. So
That's amazing. You
Yeah.
know a movie's bad when it gives you amnesia that you haven't
like
seen
I
it.
feel like I remember being like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this today," and then it's like I literally remember nothing from the movie.
That's hilarious. Shaggy, you got anything?
I do. But before I talk about this Burning with Fire, I have a bonus Burning
Okay.
with Fire. That's gonna be my last one. But this one, y'all already know what I'm about to talk about.
I know what it's gonna be. I can't wait.
It's the film that Melissa just talked about not too long ago. That anthropod. Yeah, I don't give.
Anthropophagus.
I don't give a fuck. No. I don't give a fuck about the title.
Who does, right? It's nearly unwatchable.
But you guys know what I'm talking about. So when we were watching this last night, first of all, Joe Bob, I'm glad that he honored this film as like this first film that he reviewed. But for us watching it, no, get the fuck out of here. No, go.
Yeah, it was
No.
really awful.
No. The characters did nothing. They didn't do a goddamn thing.
Nothing
just-
even happens. The characters can't do
Nothing
anything.
happened. Nothing
Yeah.
happened.
What
If
a
you
It's
have,
just
like,
running
this-
montages.
It's
Oh
a
my God.
montage. It's montages.
The music is crazy.
Oh my god.
The music's crazy. The
And
montage.
the continuity.
is
You go
boring.
in there, that one
There's
building
no-
that's
there's
only
no-
3 stories.
There's no continuity either. Can't even say that.
It's true. Oh, I
This-
forgot about the building.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that
like it only
building
has
was
3
ridiculous.
floors. And they were going, literally running, being chased by the killer. And
Like
I counted
40
at least
like,
5 set
yeah.
of stairs.
That's like 5
a
or 6
3-story
set of stairs.
Yeah. Oh my
What?
god. What a mess.
But no, like we didn't even know the characters' names either. That's another thing. We didn't even know
I
their
have no
names
idea
either.
who
We
was
just
playing
kept
who, yeah?
no. But then we have a crusty, moist.
Don't talk about it. My head is hurting.
Oh my god.
Do I have to grab my Squishmallow for comfort? I think so.
It's almost over. This just because the longer I'm gonna try.
We
But
just have to-
basically,
I'm
my-
gonna hold
my-
my
my-
Squishmallow.
My basic feelings about this movie is fuck it.
Absolutely.
Get the fuck out of here.
Trash.
I
Absolutely.
can never watch a movie like that ever again. Throw that
I'm
in the
so
no.
I'm so glad that we watched it together. We suffered, and now
Yeah.
we can avoid it at all costs. You know.
Yeah, this was therapeutic for me to do. And it's never
This
gonna
is our
happen again.
post-therapy.
A hot mess, to say the least.
I'm sorry I
And
missed
I'm-
it.
Oh man. Oh my god.
you had to be there, Dawn. I swear to God, you had to be there.
Journey.
Don would have hated it, I think.
And like I said before, as much as I respect Joe for putting that out there, I hate him for throwing that on last. When we could have watched that. When we could have watched that. When we could have watched that
too.
first, and then Night of the Living Dead. That would have left a
Me
better impression.
too. Yes. It
I
was
don't know if we
Uh,
would have made it to Night of the Living Dead though.
No, we probably
Bro.
would have, because we were making fun of the movie the entire time. We could have like just laughed it off, and then okay, Night of the Living Dead, we can just watch that movie. But the fact that he left us with that, fuck out of here. No.
A mess.
A true mess. Yeah.
True mess.
Okay, that's it. I'm done. I can't
Thank
talk
you.
about this movie no more.
Thank you, Shane.
Ugh,
I All right, for me, the next one I'm going to discuss is Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. Oh my god, directed by Adam Marcus. Okay, so as most know that watch my channel, I don't really like Friday the 13th, but really this isn't about that. I know y'all are a lot of y'all are very hurt that I don't like Friday the 13th, but it's just not for me, you know? It's all right. It's okay. We're going to survive. I do think, however, this one is the worst one out of all of them. Because the story is pretty much incoherent. It's been a while since I've seen it. The last I watched these movies was for my ranking video. But oh my goodness. All I remember from this is the scene of the guy eating Jason's heart. And then I guess he like gets fucking possessed or some shit. And it's like, what is this about? What I don't understand. What the fuck is Jason about? Like, what is this character? If someone could fucking explain to me what the fuck Jason is, that would be awesome. I'm getting somewhat aggressive because Jason just makes no sense to me.
Celise, I can explain this for you. So Marcus, Adam Marcus, basically he loves this franchise. So he looked back at basically like how Jason like grew bigger, how he survived all much of like the stuff that he survived, and all these other movies. And so he basically, when he pointed out the Necronomicon book in the film, it was to basically say that Pamela Voorhees basically resurrected Jason from the dead when he supposedly drowned in the first movie. So Jason is basically a deadite. That's why he's able to possess people. That's why in part 2 he grew like inches somehow in the second movie and managed to survive multiple wounds and came back as a zombie, just still unkillable. And so for that movie, he basically gave Jason an explanation as to why he is unkillable. Jason is a deadite. And that Necronomicon book that he borrowed from Sam Raimi basically explained what Jason truly is. So there's your explanation. Jason is a deadite.
Okay, thank you. For explaining that to me. I do appreciate you explaining that. That explains like a lot. I gotta be honest though, I appreciate that explanation, but I just don't fuck with it.
Yeah, it doesn't for Adam Marcus it makes sense, but for like for the Friday fans, I already know that they say that that's bullshit.
Right, it's like it doesn't make sense. It's incoherent.
And even like I can see that like from both ways. It doesn't make any sense, but it kind of does to explain multiple things. I don't know, but that's who Jason is. Jason is a deadite.
Okay, just like Friday the 13th. Jason, they don't know what Jason. They don't even know what they want to make Jason. I just like, oh please, please. I mean, Friday the 13th Part 2 is somewhat enjoyable, and it's interesting because when I have been doing my research for Giallo, I read that a lot of the kills that are in Mario Bava's Bay of Blood is directly like stolen for Friday the 13th Part 2. So half of what I liked about Friday the 13th Part 2 just proves I like Giallo. I don't even like Friday the 13th. They just used stuff from Mario Bava, which like, okay, some of the coolest kills are just a direct ripoff of Mario Bava's film. So can't say anything about that. Also, some may argue that like it's cool because in Friday the 13th, Betsy Palmer, who plays Pamela, it's cool because she's like one of the first female slashers. But I think actually one of the first female slashers is probably in Alice Sweet Alice. So I'm not impressed. And also, like, I just feel like Friday the 13th kind of copies a lot of Halloween and stuff. And I just don't think Jason is as interesting as all our other slashers that we have. So I don't have to sit here and explain why I don't like Friday the 13th. I just don't like it. If y'all like it, cool. It's not for me. Friday the 13th. Oh wait, it's not called Friday the 13th. Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday, however. Burn It with Fire. The poster looks like this. So I mean, it makes sense. We just burn it. We'll continue to burn it in flames. Thank you for this poster. It's an accurate description of what the film is. Thank you for coming to the stream. I don't fuck with this movie. Thank you. That's it on that. Melissa, do you have anything further?
Honestly, no. Anthropophagus was just like, I was like,
top of the
that's
line.
like the freshest one, and it's like, yeah, kind of on the same boat as D. Like, I had a few other ones, but it's like I don't really have much to say about them, so I was just like, I thought that was the perfect one to just wrap it up.
Yeah, that was a perfect one.
Oh my god, Francis, you have anything?
Any more like films? Not really. I thought of one to mention, which was The Happening, which I wasn't going to at first, and I don't. It doesn't keep me up at night. You know what I mean? I don't hate it, but
Right.
it's just really awful. It's a terrible film, in my opinion. That Bird Box ripped off, kind of, for some reason. Sort of very similar in ways, but Mark Wahlberg's annoying. Story's rubbish. Not really. It's not a good film. It's a very terrible film, actually. But the only reason I thought it was an easy target because it sort of was a joke how bad it was. But the only reason I thought to include it was because it's recently sort of been reevaluated, gained a bit of a cult following for being like a modern B movie or something like that. I don't know what the argument is, but I just want it to be known that the film was bad. It still is bad. It will always be bad. It's just bad. But that's all, really.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Yeah, The Happening is. I don't like it either, but it also doesn't keep me up at night, so I can agree.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
I agree. All right. I know Dee doesn't have anything else. Dawn, do you have anything else?
I don't have anything else prepared, but I can wing one or two.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
The next one is called Bunny the Killer Thing.
Dawn, what do you watch, sir?
This is another horror pack movie.
Okay, that makes so much sense.
Okay. This is about a guy who gets bitten by a rabid rabbit.
Oh, God.
And he transforms into a bunny with basically a 2-foot schlong.
Oh, God.
And the movie comprises of him running around, chasing the other characters until he catches them and does them, male or female, because he's mating like a rabbit.
Oh my God, that's a shit show.
I feel like that's something that we have to discuss with Jay because I'm 110% sure Jay has watched this movie, and I need to hear his opinions on it.
Let me check Letterboxd.
It'll be the first one. You just see Bloodbath and Beyond, and you know.
Wait, what's it called? Bunny?
Bunny the Killer Thing.
All right, let's see. We're checking if Jay watched it.
Yeah.
Jay! Oh my God, he did! 4 stars! I have to talk to Jay from Bloodbath and Beyond. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what, Dawn? You continue to impress me. I want to watch it.
Did you see the tagline on Letterboxd?
No, what's the tagline?
It's right on.
I'm not reading
my
that
God,
on
that is so
stream.
true.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
shut
why
the
I'm
fuck up.
Just look at it.
The tagline, y'all, I'm not gonna read it, but y'all, I cannot. Dawn, thank you for suffering for us.
You're welcome.
It sounds
Oh my God.
awful. Oh, I'm sorry, Dawn. But you know what? I kind of want to watch it now, so I appreciate
I put it on my letterbox to watch later. I have to experience this firsthand.
There are just some movies that you have to experience for yourself.
It's not bad, yeah.
Oh my god, it's great. Thank you, Dawn.
I don't know how to segue off that, but I just want to say, I feel like if we're going to mention horror packs, we got to plug that you've done a video, right? Unboxing horror pack.
I did with the horror
And
pack.
I
Yes.
fucking love that intro.
the
That's one of my
intro for
favorite
that is
you've ever done.
iconic.
It's so good.
Thank you.
It is
Perfect.
iconic. It's so good.
Thank
So if
you.
anyone hasn't seen that, watch it right now after this stream because it's fucking
Thank
brilliant.
you. Thank you. That's
Her
so
video
cute.
for Horror
Thank
Pack?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's actually the first time I did like a short film kind of
Mm.
intro
Cool.
for horror pack.
So
Yeah.
good.
I
Thank
like that. I
Yeah,
can't
they
wait to
sent
watch.
me like a PR pack of 3 movies. They're pretty crazy movies. One looks like a Rosemary's Baby ripoff. Another one is a killer movie, which is pretty awful. And there was another one that was like a foreign movie, but I didn't watch it. But they sent me all Blu-rays, so that was nice of them. They also sent me Critters Attack, which was cool. Horror pack is awesome. Okay, before we go to Shaim, let me catch up on the chat real quick. I see Andy throwing some fun shade.
Andy.
You don't
Leave
like
it. Leave it out.
F13.
Yeah.
Leave it out.
Andy, we don't talk about it. Thank you.
We don't talk about it.
We know Andy's joking because he sent a little winky.
Like a little wiggy.
Yes, right? I mean, it's honestly one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh my god, I love that!
That should have been the tagline. That better tag him.
Dawn, can I do a put me through hell of this?
Sure.
Dawn, I feel like that would be hilarious. I gotta do it.
That's great.
Oh, I'm gonna do it in the name of Toxic Dawn. Oh, okay, cool. D is a big Toxic Avenger fan here. Oh my goodness. Oh, that makes sense. I also draw a blank with the movies I've hated. I totally get you. Shaheen, do you have any others you'd like to add?
I thought I had one bonus left. Now I'm thinking I have another.
Okay, go ahead.
But I'm going to talk about this first special bonus. Now, Francis, I love you to death, but leave me alone, please.
Oh.
I know what it's going to be.
I
know it.
Now, I can't say I burn this with fire. I love it in fire. Seed of Chucky.
Oh.
Yep. I love this movie. And when I was young, this was one of the first like Chucky movies I vividly remember watching. I remember how disturbing it was. I had to have been like 6 when I watched this.
Oh.
It was not a good choice. So years ago, I would have said burn this with fire. I think I actually hated that movie a long time ago. A very long time ago at that time. And I think that's what drew me away from the franchise for years until Curse of Chucky came back. And so, yeah, when I watch Seed of Chucky now, I feel like it's ahead of its time. Messy as it is, it's ahead of its time. It's funny. It's wild. I can imagine like what Brad Dourif, and he says that Seed is probably like, I know he says that Child's Play 3 isn't his favorite, Bride is, but I feel like when he did Seed of Chucky, I had to imagine what he was feeling when he read the script, especially that scene in the bathroom. I have to imagine what he was thinking when he had to do that scene when he was thinking about doing the Chucky voice in the bathroom, like him,
Yeah.
So yeah, messy as that movie is, it holds a special place because it was actually one of the first ones that I was actually scared of too. That was the movie that kind of brought up the biggest fear for me from Chucky. I think
Yeah.
from aside from Bride, it was really Seed of Chucky because that movie was disturbing and wild and kooky.
So
And it
you
still is,
stand
yeah.
by Seed of Chucky.
Yeah, it's like I burn it with fire, but I love to burn it with fire.
Okay, so it's like
If that
50-50
if
for
that makes
you.
sense.
It's a
Yeah.
love-hate.
So love-hate.
Yeah,
All
I have a
right.
love-hate relationship with that movie,
Nice.
but I
All
love it
right.
overall.
I love that. That's great. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give my last one. It's hard to choose 'cause I had a bit on this. I don't know which one I want to choose. My God. You know what? I'm gonna choose this one because there's a lot here. But this one. This one. All right, so I'm gonna burn the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. Burn it up in high flames. High flames.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever watch this ever again. I don't think I'd ever watch this again. I don't even want to talk about it, because it like hurts me to discuss again. But script is bad. It's about a bunch of these gentrifiers that are going to this town and they want to like gentrify it. Typical. I live in Brooklyn. I know all about gentrification, okay? It's not a good thing. It's a very cringy script. Our lead character is very unlikable. All of the characters are very unlikable, but they try to make us feel some sort of sympathy for the main character, Melody, which like I don't feel bad for this girl who is like literally pushing this old lady out of her house.
Yeah.
And then she's getting taunted by Leatherface. Like, I don't give a fuck about you. Like, you can go. Like, am I supposed to care about this character? I don't know. They brought back Sally. For what reason? The disrespect to this character is there's no point to even bring her back. It basically seems like a 2018 Halloween ripoff entirely. There are some scenes that are word for word like from Halloween 2018. So it's like, I mean, come up with your own movie. We've already seen Halloween 2018, baby. Like, move on. Not for me. I'd never watch it again. I think it's unnecessary. I think we can leave Texas Chainsaw Massacre alone. I don't think we don't need any more of these movies. We just don't. The franchise in itself is a hot fucking mess, so just leave it alone. Honestly, it should have been a standalone film. We don't need all this mess. Thank you. That's it. Watch the review for further thoughts. Oh my god. You're like so canceled, bro.
Do anything and you're canceled.
You're so canceled, bro. And then they show an Instagram story feed. Y'all, I'm watching a fucking movie in 2022 that is showing me an Instagram feed of Leatherface killing people.
Yeah.
That is some of the most corny shit I have ever seen in my life. Goodbye. No.
I remember that post-credit scene walking back to the
original
house.
We don't talk about it. Oh god.
These clowns really thought they were getting a sequel out of this.
Fuck that shit. Burn it with fire. Give it to someone you fucking hate. I don't care. Thank you. I'm done. That's it. That's all for my list.
Period.
Thank you. Period. All right. Melissa's done. Francis, you're done?
Yeah, funnily enough, the only other one I had written down was Texas Chainsaw 2022.
I love that for us.
So, yeah, I'm done.
I love that. Shaheen, did you have one more?
I sure do.
Okay, go ahead.
And
Go for it.
that is Jason X.
Oh my god.
Now,
Yes, yes,
please-
yes. Throw it out.
No.
Wait,
Calm
Shaheen,
down.
you're
Calm down.
you're missing the point of this stream. It's burning with fire, baby. We're not
I
defending.
know. No.
Wait, it's gonna be another love hate. Shit.
Yes,
All right.
yes,
All right.
yes,
I'm gonna
it
give it to you,
is.
Shaheen. Go ahead. Take the floor.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
All right, so Jason X, I've been mixed about Jason X. When I was younger, I felt like that was a weird Friday the 13th movie. I think weirder than Jason Goes to Hell, or just as worse and weird as Jason Goes to Hell. But I thought taking Jason in space, like because they were in like Freddy versus Jason development hell at that time, trying to like have different scripts, a good script for Freddy and Jason. Nothing worked out, so they thought, okay, let's do another Jason movie. And if you hear about the other Jason ideas they had at the time, they wanted Jason like in LA fighting like bad guys. They wanted like Jason in the snow. They wanted Jason in Africa. They wanted Jason in Africa. Can you imagine that?
They wanted him everywhere. For
Yeah,
what?
they wanted him everywhere.
For
I don't know,
what?
just to do new things with him.
Mess.
But I thought, yeah, it's a mess. Truly a mess. Even hearing that myself, I'm like, no, I can't imagine Jason in Africa killing a bunch of, like I can't even see a pass for that. So one of the producers eventually said, okay, how about Jason in space? And I thought, well, why not? Why not? Like the older I got and hearing like that whole like backstory of the development hell, I was like, okay, well, to make a Friday the 13th movie set in space, like do something entirely different and make Jason like a robot, like that for me, that's even cooler. That's even cooler for me. I thought that's actually innovative for a Friday the 13th movie. And it's not even like a standard Friday the 13th movie because it's set in space and they do cool new things in that film, including with Jason. They made Jason a robot. He gets his butt kicked by a cyborg, which is silly. A female cyborg at that. So that's like, female empowerment, more power to it. But I just feel like that movie is just fun. And if you look at it as like a horror comedy sci-fi Jason movie, then it works. If you look at it as like another Friday the 13th movie blended together, then no, you're not going to enjoy it. And which you don't. So more respect and power to you, please.
Thank you, Shaheen. Thank you.
But for me, I thought that I think that's cool. The older I got and the more I rewatch it, I actually love it. And when it came out in the theater, people hated it. Makes sense, right? But on DVD, years later, people fell in love with this movie. And I can
I see
why.
that. I see
Yeah.
that.
So for me, Jason X.
All right. Cool, Shaheen. Thank you for that. Don, did you have any more? Or are you good?
I can go one more.
All right, tell me. I can't wait to hear it.
I can't wait to
Also from Horror Pack.
Okay.
Now, I will say that not everything that Horror Pack has ever sent me is awful. There were some good movies. Wake Wood, if you've never seen that. The Shed. There have been a few. This one, I'm bringing up not just so I can say the title on the internet, but it's awful. It's called Don't Fuck in the Woods.
I've seen that.
2016.
I've seen it.
And it's about, I think, 6 friends who go camping, don't know how to camp. The killer basically is a blob of protoplasm.
What is the killer?
I don't know. I mean,
It's
he's
so
like
weird.
he's an alien, and if you touch him,
It's a man in a suit.
right? It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, no, I think I watched that with Melissa, right? Melissa, did we see that together?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard from a couple people were like, "Oh my god, I love this movie, Don't Fuck in the Woods. Like, it's so bad, it's good." Like, that's what they were saying. Now, I'm a big fan of, like,
It's
so
just-
bad, it's good. Like, I
Right.
love the
Same.
Velocipaster, so I'm
But
thinking,
that's
like
that's
that.
kind of rare that you find something that's so bad it's good.
Agreed. This was not so bad, it's good,
No,
however.
this was just terrible.
It was just pretty bad. I'm surprised it has a part 2, which I haven't seen.
Oh
but-
no, I did not know that.
There's a
Yeah.
part two. Oh wait, yeah, there is.
I don't know if it's come out yet, but yeah.
I think I remember we looked it up, but I can't remember though if it's. I think
it's
it's
come out.
still probably in development. I don't know if it's come out yet since then.
Yeah. We can say burn it with fire.
Absolutely.
Don't get the hype. It's going to be a no for me. It's going to be a no for all of us.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. No.
No, Angie. I love Horror Pack. They're awesome. They send a bunch of random movies to you. Some of them are good, you know. Some of them are misses. Oh my gosh. Okay, so did we get through all of our burn it with fire, you guys?
We sure did.
Yes!
We did it.
This was Don's first stream with us. I would like to welcome
Yay.
and thank Don for being here.
Absolute
Dawn.
blast.
Dawn.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love all the movies you talked about. That was
Love it.
hilarious. I can't wait to watch some of them. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody in the chat who participated with the movies that you would like to burn with fire. I would like to thank all my patrons, Francis, D, Don, and Shaim. I would like to thank Melissa, Queen, for always helping me out with these streams. She's a fantastic co-host. She's great.
Goth
She's
goat.
a spooky artist. Check her out.
Goth goat.
Thank you.
Goth god. He's a goth god.
Goth God. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We will see you next month. Bye.
Yes, always a pleasure. Bye.
Have a good night. Bye.